Now we're live with what we call Legion of Salt plays what we do in Stars of Silver.
Episode 3.
Episode 3.
It is episode 3.
Does it have a special name?
One where you go
Just
flying around or you die.
Precious Cargo Part 2, because you guys didn't get through it the first time.
Okay.
Slackers.
We
Anyway.
were RPing.
Yeah, we're building our characters.
Hey, you do what you must.
I was just eating herring out of a barrel.
Let's see, something
Maybe
builds
that's a
character.
defining character trait.
Puke fish?
Yeah.
Yes.
Tattoos, land boats, puke fish.
It's much easier to digest that way. But let's go ahead and introduce our players quickly, and let's get started on this thing. Let's start with Nim.
That's me. And then I dropped my headphone. I'm Thea, and I'm playing Nim. He is a drow, artificer, gunman. He's very old, and he was told his shotgun was too loud. So now he has a quiet one, aka a crossbow. And he borrowed it, I believe. I think that's what we did from Galenvin. Who can go next?
Hello, I'm Jasper. I'm playing Jalen Van Bryn, the drow warlock of celestial beings. I don't know. Yeah, he let the old man, borrow his crossbow because his gun's too loud. And he has lots of other things he can do, like write in his journal. Someone who doesn't like when he writes in his journal is shower.
Why would I not like that? I don't understand. That's not true.
Because you can't read.
I can read.
Shower's all about emotion.
What is this revisionist history? Shower's all
You're right,
about
actually Shower would
passion
like
and emotion.
Jalen Finn's journal. It's
would.
very emotional.
Oh my god, he'd be respectful and wouldn't sneak and read it, but he'd love to read it.
Yeah, that's the brat.
Hi, I'm Claude, and I'm playing Shower, who's a Tabaxi barbarian, who's just a big hench thundercat of a lad, and he's all about, passion, and emotion, and curiosity a little bit, but he's here, and I think we're gonna steal some stuff, and he's got some ideas, as last time we were bullshitting on how to dig up some clues on how to ruin this captain, but we're gonna need someone to pilot the ship. Pilot the ship is definitely the right word as well to help us out. And we've recruited a new pal called Volkswagen Scirocco.
I'm at least a Hyundai, man. Come on.
Okay.
Anyway, hello everyone. I am Sterling. I am playing Scirocco, the High Elf Rogue, who specializes in boats accessories, and everything related to boats, and also barrels of things you really don't want to know about. And yeah, so we did some stuff. We found the lady that we need to extricate from her boat, and also watched as Shower beat the crap out of somebody who's actually kind of adorable.
Kelvin.
I mean, don't step into the kitchen if you can't take the heat, but yeah.
And somebody who's really broken up about that is Sabra.
I don't know about broken up about it. I kind of actually made bank on it. So,
Oh yeah.
but hey, everybody, I'm SethNet. I'm playing Sabrak Bren, twin brother of Jalen Finn, and we are trying to get my latest love of my life, into some trouble so that she can stay in the city for as long as needed.
Just like to point out Sabrak's married.
Wait.
Who?
Latest
what
love
woman?
of my life. The statement still stands. The one that probably wouldn't know anything about all the rest of my illegitimate affairs is Akmasai.
I am not playing Akmasai, the knowledge cleric, who believes that possibly knowledge of Sabak's relationships is something which he would not like to know, but will continue to digest like unpleasant gruel, unfortunately. but hopefully we can at least lighten the bitter gruel of that shit by taking this woman off her boat and throwing her into the sea. Or something.
We have to keep her alive.
Yeah.
She won't die if she hits
She
the
can
water.
swim. I mean,
We'll throw her into the metaphorical sea.
What about
Yeah.
we just shove her in the barrel of fish?
yeah, throw her in the sea is better than like throwing her under a bus and like a non-metaphorical bus. That'd probably go.
I don't think they have buses.
Damn it.
Fancy, but
What sort of steampunk
Anyway.
world is this?
If we put her in the barrel, that'll preserve her, right?
When last we left off, you guys had just stayed at the Owl's Wager. You were in rooms upstairs, and I'm going to say it is the following morning. What would you guys like to do?
Oh, I mean, if we're all coming downstairs, I don't know if anyone else is up yet. I assume the drow and the elves are because they don't sleep.
Most likely, yeah, they do the whole meditation thing.
I wake up at
Yeah.
4 to feed my cats.
why
I'll
did you
tell
bring
the-
your cats with you?
Old man.
How else they gonna get fed?
I'll tell everyone that the target's sleeping in room 8, which is next to mine.
Indeed.
I'll also tell everyone that Kelvin's sleeping in the room next to mine.
Does he snore by any chance?
Of course. I mean, he's a half ogre. Of course he does.
Fantastic.
He has all sorts of health issues.
Get him a fantasy CPAP machine.
But yeah, it's pretty quiet up there. Actually, all you roll me a d20. Let's see who picks up first.
Spoiler, me.
Did I? Oh, I forgot to
Ooh.
roll.
Yes. Wait.
Shower.
Wait.
I am last. I
Oh,
did
nope.
it.
Haha.
Okay, so it looks like Soraka is going to wake up first.
All you hear is this banging as she just takes her barrel down the steps.
You ride down in it like a sled.
But as you are going down the stairs with your barrel, there is a middle-aged, balding guy. Looks like a human. The way he's dressed, he clearly looks like a sailor of some sort. And he kind of squeezes past you, but he looks like he's in a bit of a hurry.
I offer him a fish.
He just kind of shakes his head and keeps walking.
Nope, more for me.
But he heads up to the one of the rooms at the end of the hallway and starts knocking pretty vigorously at the door.
You said he was old and bald?
Like middle-aged and bald, yeah.
Same thing.
But yeah, he knocks pretty vigorously at the door and finally gets a response. The rest of you, if you want, you can roll a perception check.
Yeah. I'm doing my
Apparently
normal
Shower
morning.
and
Asleep.
Jalin are still sleeping.
Yeah, I am.
I'm engaging in my favorite morning time activity of listening to the wall.
So yeah, Akma, you're the only one. Actually, that makes sense anyway. But
Yeah.
it's Captain Carl's room is the one that was knocked on, and you hear like some muttering going on between the two of them. Can't hear exactly what's being said because you're still in your room, the door's shut and everything. But
Mhm.
it sounds pretty. It sounds like the guy is kind of concerned, and Captain Carl sounds pretty angry.
Is there a way for me to like sneak up to my door and like open it crack so I can get a better sense of what they're saying?
Okay, roll me a stealth check.
Ish. And
So, yeah, you're able to get the door to crack open, but it does squeak a bit.
Mhm.
And, they kind of pause immediately and then start speaking a little more quietly. And finally she says, all right, get out of here. I'll come take care of it in a little bit. And the guy goes rushing off.
Alright, and I'll close the door again.
And after a few moments, you hear someone stomping past your room, which you would presume to be the captain. And she makes her way downstairs and pretty much just beeline straight for the exit. She's at a bit of a hurried pace. What y'all gonna do?
Okay, try and wake everyone else up.
Okay.
I'm currently beating up my twin for sneaking into my room.
Oh, it's gonna be difficult.
You
I rolled a 22 to not wake the fuck up, so come at me.
I do that stray cat thing.
Okay, ear picks up. And then after like 5 seconds, I just sort of wake up. And I'm annoyed at Jarl and Finn. Kind of sort of, not slap him, but just like, okay, fine.
And then I
Follow
cast
him.
light to make like a little laser pointer on the floor from
Okay,
the
wow.
chase.
Yeah, can't get it. I love it.
okay? All right. So first of all, the target's in the room next to mine. She just sounds like she's having some sort of problem, and she just rushed off to deal with that. So do we want to follow her, or do we want to sneak into her room or something, or both?
Was she the person we had to ruin? I can't really remember how this worked.
Yeah, she's the one we had to
Yeah.
ruin.
I mean, if she's not in her room, we may as well.
We'll go through all of our stuff first, see if she's got anything in there, right?
Yeah, investigate.
You don't really need to wake me up for this, so we see in like 6 minutes.
We might need your feline skills. I try to say with a straight face.
I am
He's
ritual
a cat
casting
burglar.
servant.
I am the greatest cat burglar ever at night. No, I'm tired right now.
Fuck you! I slap you with an invisible mage hand. Let's go and ruin this lady.
Someone's doing stuff,
Can
you
we-
guys.
Can we make sure that
Don't
no one's
slap me.
watching us as we try to break into this room?
Okay.
wants to be lookout?
I'll look out and make sure no one's coming along the corner.
People are definitely awake at this point. That you can hear noise from downstairs and stuff.
83 people.
Wow.
But
Is Kelvin in his room?
They must
Because
have-
that's what I'm worried about.
yeah, he's currently in there.
Hey,
But,
Shower.
Yeah?
Can you hold this door closed for me?
Okay, I'm gonna sort of stand in front of the door and just put a hand on it, lightly.
No, hold it hard.
I'll break it. I mean,
No, just
until
just
something's
enough that-
pushing from the other side, I don't really need to. I'm for sure gonna break
Okay.
this. I'm gonna sort
For
of-
no reason.
Okay, I'll hold it. I feel like this is gonna be a reason. Is Kelvin on the other side of this or something?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm stealthing.
okay. Yeah, you sure are. You managed to find every squeaky board on the floor.
Just trips over my shoes.
So are you trying to break into the room?
Sneak up to the door.
Okay.
Is it locked?
Can I check for traps?
Sure. You don't detect any traps.
Hey, Sabrak,
Yeah, well,
can you open this door?
sure.
It wasn't locked, but good job. Or
Oh,
was
it
it
was
locked?
definitely locked. Yeah.
Is it locked anymore?
It is not now.
I think y'all got it from here.
Yeah, you open the door up. The bed clearly hasn't been made. There's a few random empty liquor bottles and things of that nature laying around. The place just reeks of like tobacco smoke and perfume. And yeah, nothing immediately grabs your attention. There's
I'm
not
gonna
like a
look
bunch of
around, like-
stuff laying around, just a few articles of clothing.
I'm going to like start looking around for something of interest, like a journal or something. I'll give myself guidance to find it.
Okay, roll me an investigation check.
Fish.
Okay.
13.
All right, it's not too bad. As you're looking around, you can see that there is like a bureau, where you can like hang up clothes and stuff like that, and it has a couple drawers in it. And you notice that there's actually a hasp with a padlock that is on one of the drawers. It looks like it's been added pretty recently, because your room didn't come with one of those.
Hey, Sabak, can you open this padlock?
Yeah, I mean, I should be able to. Let me look with it real quick. Nah, see, that's
That may be good.
that's a left-handed lock. I can't open that.
Yeah, you mess with it for a while, and
Hey, Nim, you
Yeah, let me show these whippersnappers how it's done.
are you
I
all
think
in the
you'll see-
room, or
No, I'm curled up in front of Kelvin's room, sort of keeping watch,
okay?
like Jalen Finn suggested.
Keeping watch, air quotes.
Alright, well, he's just sort
I'm-
of singing about being in a hotel on tour.
Yeah, I'm downstairs with my barrel, creating a distraction.
Okay.
I was loitering in the
Just-
doorway.
Just hitting
I
I'm
people
gonna
with a
light up
barrel.
Uncle Ross.
Apparently.
I think you 3 or 4 guys are in there, though, right? You 3, I
Mhm.
suppose.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So Nim, you managed to unlock the lock. As you do so, roll me an Arcana check.
Ooh, can I help Nim?
Oh no.
Not so much. No, this is a feeling thing.
Ooh. Oh, Nim doesn't have
Whoops.
feelings.
No, I don't. I've
Everything's
dulled
seems
them
pretty
all.
legit.
See? Leave it to me.
Alright, let's open it and see what's inside.
All right. So you open up the drawer, and contained within there are what appear to be little statues. There's about 3 or 4 of them. One of them is of a cat. There are 2 birds, and one of them seems to be a fish. They're all
Oh my
very
God.
realistic looking.
Would I know what these are?
I want to look at them.
Would I know, like, if these are like historical artifacts or something?
Yeah, if you lick them, you don't get cursed.
No, they don't look like historical artifacts or anything like that.
Do they look like
what-
they could be magical artifacts?
You're not sure.
Can I
Can I
pick
have, like, roll
the
his-
cat up?
I try and roll history to see if I know what these kind of statues are.
The cat is in a pose as though it were in mid hiss.
Just like, okay, Charlotte's just gonna laugh to himself in an undercover and be like, shower. Yeah, I'll help with history to figure out what they may just be cool little statues.
So can I roll history?
Sure.
Okay. Ooh. Fish.
That's a damn good history check. And for what you can tell with that, you have not seen anything with this kind of workmanship before. It's extremely
Interesting.
well detailed.
I'm gonna try to put the cat back exactly where it was.
Okay.
So I feel like we shouldn't take anything yet.
And these don't seem to be magical.
You haven't cast Detect Magic or anything, have you?
Hmm.
That's the
Okay,
easiest
I'll
way
cast
of
Detect
checking.
I'll cast Detect Magic to see if there's anything magical in the room.
You detect faint auras from the statues of alteration magic. Sirocco, roll me a perception check downstairs.
We're gonna get busted.
Okay. So you don't really notice until she's about halfway up the stairs, but you see Captain Carl stomping up the stairs pretty rapidly.
I immediately throw a fish about 5 feet ahead of her.
She just kind of turns and glares at you and then continues up the stairs. But
I
she
just
definitely takes a
shout back
hard
up to
look
her.
at you.
I just shout back up to her, "What?" as loudly as I possibly can, perhaps to give my fellows some warning.
Yeah. Shower, you go
Okay.
ahead and roll a perception check as
Okay.
well.
That was for me putting the statue back to exactly
Ooh,
where
just
it
as
was.
bad.
Oh.
7+3.
I
Thank you.
tried, guys.
She's not really trying to be sneaky, so I'll say that's good enough, but like she's practically on top of you before you notice her.
Okay.
And
so does
she's
she
just
have to
moving
walk-
directly toward her
She has
room.
to walk past me to her room, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and I'm just curled up there. Alright, I'm just gonna put my tail in front of her so she'll step on it right as she goes past me.
Okay.
Try and as stealthily as I can. If that makes sense. Just to,
Yeah. Give me a sleight of hand.
Right.
Is there a window in this room?
Is there a window in this room? Okay, let's all jump out the
Oh,
window.
boy.
I was thinking.
So you
Six.
put your tail out and she just steps over it. Like it's not so much that she noticed it, she just happened to not step on it.
Okay. Damn it! I was trying to. I was wanted to step on it, and I could cry out in pain and challenge her to a fight or something. But no, I
Yeah.
just as I'm still singing this usual song to Kelvin, I'm gonna just be sat there. Maybe, oh man, what should I do it into? Maybe I'll just sort of do bang on his door 4 times, call him an ass hat, and then run past her back towards my room. See if that distracts her. Or just sit there, but just sort of singing along and go. Actually, fuck that guy. Hey, Kelvin, you're a brat. Something, then run off to past her, giggling, probably barging into her a little.
I have a grappling hook. We can do
Try
this.
and slow
Yeah,
her down.
can we all jump out the window while this is going on?
You guys can't see that intelligence check, can you?
No.
No.
It's set to show GM rolls on. Fuck.
Was it really good?
It was pretty good. It was an intelligence check
For Calvin or Carol?
for Carl. But yeah, she kind of glances over her shoulder at you before she starts. She approaches the door and she's pulling out her key as she does so.
Okay, I'll just can't really wall anyone. I haven't got any spells or anything for that, so I'll just all run past her. Maybe barge into her a little.
Oh, can I
Go to my room.
Can I use some?
Try and have made enough
Can I try and like hold? Sorry, can I try and hold the door closed with my mage hand?
Your mage hand would not be able to exert more than like 10 pounds of pressure.
If I hear her, can I use my scattered form spell to turn into a bunch of spiders?
Sure.
Do I? What's my perception?
I mean, you might have
Super-
heard
Tell you
me
what,
next door
you guys-
taunting Kelvin, maybe. Loudly.
Yeah, everybody give me an initiative check.
Sure.
Okay.
Oh, I thought. Wow, good job, Jalen.
Right.
Wow. Oh my
There we
god.
go.
Ooh, so Sabrak's just gonna be stood there, just in the middle of the room, just like, turning to her as she enters.
She's gonna die for her bed.
Yeah.
Oh jeez.
Oh,
Okay,
that's why I have her invisible on the map. That's what's going on. Okay, that makes more sense.
Look at us, Nim, always competing.
Okay. So, Nim, what are you doing immediately? You hear a key in the lock.
Oh, looking for a place to hide.
There's a bed. There's a bureau that, it's probably big enough to hold you.
All right, sounds good.
Trying to think of what else there would be in there that you could
Just
hide in
Put a
or
lampshade
behind.
on your head and stand still. Is it that level of, this is a room that cannot hide 4 people?
Well, I mean the
It's legit an in room for like single occupancy.
Right? I don't, this was, it's
What
fine.
if the drow are really short?
There's nothing like I have a whole bunch of random tools, but I couldn't use any of them to very quickly try to like seal the lock in a way it wouldn't work or like jam it.
Yeah. I'll give you a chance at that. Roll me a Tinker's Tools at a disadvantage because you're in a hurry.
Yeah.
That's not bad. I'll say that you basically managed to like jam a screwdriver in the door. So like she pushes her key in, and then you kind of push it back out again immediately.
Okay.
So are we hiding?
No, we have to get out of here.
Okay, is the window locked?
Probably, but you could probably unlock it from the inside, presumably.
Can I unlock the window?
Yeah.
And try to jump. Wait, are we on the second floor or the first floor?
Third floor.
Oh, no, never mind then. I'm hiding under the bed.
Okay. Roll me a
I
stealth.
can't survive a third floor at this level of falling.
Don't you have a grappling hook?
Yes, but I have a -2 strength.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So you get under the bed.
I have to just choke this fucking pirate captain out, aren't I, you guys? So as I turn around to see her fumbling with the key, can I be like,
Mm-hmm.
can I go back as I was running off? Go, oh, actually, I can help you with that. Do you want me to bust down the door? Is that?
She basically, you saw her like put the key in, and she started to turn it, and then
Still
something
struggling.
pushed the key back out, and she dropped it.
Oh, okay.
And she kind of looks from the door to you.
Yeah.
And go ahead and roll me a deception check.
Right. I think I'm mediocre at best at these. Oh boy. 20.
Oh!
Oh.
She just gives the most evil sneer that you've ever seen.
Okay. All right. Fair enough.
And her hand strays towards her sword.
Oh, well, I'm just didn't. I'm gonna go and just head into my room and just be like, ah, fuck. Oh well. They'll be fine.
They'll be fine.
I head into my room just listening out in case there's fighting starts.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, she looks like she's on
Edge,
got murder in her
I'll be
eyes.
like, okay, well, yeah. I'll bow out of that.
What are you gonna do, Akma?
Okay, I'm going to lower my voice as deep as I can to try and disguise it, and I'm going to command her to flee.
I think you have to see the person, right?
Yeah.
Do you have to see them?
Yeah. If
I think you do.
targets a creature.
Oh yeah, yes, creature you can see within range. Shoot. Okay. How is there like look at the window, is there like a balcony or some sort of way to like climb down from there?
I mean, the window opens up and like, I'll give it a 50-50. There's no balconies though. This isn't that fancy. But I'm going to say that the room is pretty much directly above like the main entrance of the place, so there is a roof 2 floors down.
Can I like tie a rope to something and start climbing down?
Yeah, you could do that.
I will do that. Oh wait, I have shark skins. Wait, what do
Yeah, you can
shark
use
skins
those
do?
too.
I will use
Because
my
you
shark to
plus
start
two
climbing
climb.
down.
They just help you with climbs. Yeah.
All right, so roll me an athletics check as you go dipping out the window.
What advantage do I get from shark
It
skins?
adds a
Plus
plus
2.
two.
Yeah.
Okay. So 14.
Okay, that's not bad. You don't fall or anything. You're making your way down. It's like wooden siding, basically. It's kind of, it's been painted, but it's right next to the dock, so it's not the best wood, but it's soft enough that your shark skins are working pretty well.
Okay.
Sirocco.
Okay, so having seen her go upstairs, I'm gonna give it a good 10 count, and then grab a couple more fish from the barrel, and head on up. Basically, I want to stop just depending on if the steps. Basically, I want to try to use the stairwell to hide myself from her.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
That's
Just kind of,
Yeah.
just kind of get to a
That's
point where I
where
can
the
see
stairs
down
are.
the hallway, and just kind of see if what sounds like a stabbing is about to start.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a stealth check.
All right.
Anticipate stabbing.
It's not bad. That's definitely enough to beat her passive. But yeah, you can see that she's standing at the hallway. She's bent down to pick up her key. Sabrak!
Okay. Nim's a bit frail as far as strength is too, huh?
Sure is.
Osteoporosis and such.
I bet I could slide down a rope, though. Controlled fall, you know?
Yeah, but you only have a 0.
Shh, it's fine.
I'm gonna go ahead and actually take the time to actually set a rope for all of our wonderful, less than fully agile peoples to get down.
Okay.
I have nothing that can help us.
Aggressive housekeeping.
Sorry, I was fixing something real quick. There we go. Okay. So, her turn. She is going to... She pretty much just takes a step back and kicks the door.
Oh
And
no.
Dang.
right off the hinges.
Well,
Isn't
That's
Nim right
alright.
there?
well-made door.
Well, that
It's
means
not that well.
Just a wooden
It's
door.
Just pretend you've seen how you've forgotten which room you're in.
Yeah, I
Yeah, this is ruining her reputation. She's breaking ins.
mean, pirates get that free bad reputation feature where no one reports on them. So I'm sure it'll be fine.
But yeah, she kicks the door in, and I think Nim is visible, and let's see, Akba's out the window.
I got a 12 stealth. I don't know what her passive is.
Yeah, you're under the bed.
Yeah, she doesn't notice you immediately, but she does see Nim, and she sees Sabrak. And she says, "What the hell do you think you're doing?"
Oh boy.
Um,
Fucking drow, right?
yeah, that's
Just
true.
bursts into my room is a bunch
Oh god.
I'm gonna look as much as possible like a lost old man. I've got dementia.
Have you seen my son? He was here
Yeah.
a minute ago and I'm scared.
He looks just like this one.
I remember he was supposed to bring me. Yeah. Oh my
All right,
goodness.
so give me a deception check.
Oh no.
Not great.
I'll be fair and roll.
Hey.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Okay.
I look really pitiful.
Okay, so I can see Nim pitifully looking.
Mm-hmm.
1 second. Let me make an intelligence check.
God, I knew we should have bought that poison that makes you poop their pants.
Yeah, okay. Shalinfin's gonna slowly crawl out of the bed.
That's not suspicious at all.
And wait, I have a good deception, Nim.
Yeah, but
Oh, okay.
man.
I do want to point out the window is open and it's daylight, just so you know.
Oh.
I can see in the day now, excuse you.
That's fine, but I'm just saying it's
Yeah.
it's brightly lit in here. You're not hiding anymore if you're sliding out from under the bed.
No, and I'm gonna pick up my bracelet and be like, I found it. Come on, grandfather. And start pulling Nim towards the window.
I think that that's still
Or the
the escape.
I found it. It flew in
What's
the
the
window.
Why?
But it's,
We were just out for a fly.
Those pesky seagulls
but it's a
always stealing things.
so I guess
Come, family, let's jump out the window.
Yeah.
So shower. What are you
Yeah.
gonna do?
You got a 20. That's pretty good.
I'm done. I mean, I don't want any more suspicions on me right now. These guys get burned if they want. I've kind of, I've talked with her twice. She might be suspecting me a little bit. With brain dead. Yeah, I'm just gonna sort of stay in the room. I think. As I hear this great big this door slam, I'm just gonna be like, ooh, and just close my door, and I'll be like, don't want any trouble, and that's just my turn. I might go and actually open my window and look out and see if I can see these guys.
I can't remember which room you were in, but I'll say that you like look out the window and you see Akba like climbing down the side of the wall.
Yeah.
I flash you a smile and then I keep climbing down.
I'm just
Can I
gonna be
cast
like-
guidance on myself?
But what? What's the?
Spider kiss, spider
Just
kiss.
emoting at
Yeah,
Akba like
that's-
baffled.
I just give you a sly smile. Can I cast guidance on myself and keep climbing down?
Yeah.
Okay. So,
Oh yeah, you're
Um,
fine.
Plus 22.
Pretty
You
much
make
I
it-
am.
22.
You make it onto the roof of the little stoop. You know, right before you actually get to the entrance of the building, there's kind of like just a sloped roof that goes down. From there, you can pretty much just jump down. It's about like
Spider
drop.
kiss.
How does that? So dumb.
This would have worked if I had a familiar, to be honest.
Sirocco.
All right. So Elise is in the room now, correct?
She's in the doorway of the room, yeah. Because she took her action to kick the door open.
Okay, so she hasn't actually moved in yet.
No, she's just like standing in the doorway.
I would like to hold my action to throw a herring into the most inconvenient spot when she goes in. That way, when she comes back out, she slips on it and falls.
What is this game?
I don't know, but I'm just rolling with it.
Roll me an athletics check. Let's see how this goes.
Athletics or sleight of hand?
I'm going to say athletics because you're throwing something.
Oh boy. It's not bad.
That's good. You get distance.
Don't have a negative. That's good.
I spent one of my proficiencies to make that happen.
And Sabrak. What do you do?
Sabrak was visible as well, just next to grandfather and grandson.
Yeah.
It's fine.
We all look the same.
Pops, that's the last time you go feeding seagulls.
We're staying
I'm
secret.
telling you, just stop it.
They're
You-
my
you know-
friends.
You know that they're no good. They're no better than filthy rats. Down the rope you go.
The helmet rope, not this door that's open. And
In what universe? Oh my god.
You know those weird drow have a suspicion that if you go through an open door, you get cursed, so we have to go through the window.
Right.
Is that right?
And if you don't believe us, you're racist to drow.
I was gonna do deception, but then we just ruined that.
She just kind of flexes her fingers. She's wearing these really like thick leather gauntlets, and as she does so, you just hear like knuckles cracking and popping. And she's going to swing on, I want to say Sabrak.
Rude.
That's wow. She is racist against drow. All
She doesn't
because
like-
of our grandfather's amnesia.
She doesn't like thieves.
Amnesia.
Oh no!
So you take 1 plus strength bonus, so take 10 damage as she just punches you twice. It's like, get out of here, you fucking thieves!
Oh, Eldritch Blenout.
Oh my god.
Your turn, Dim.
Well, you've punched my son and or grandson. I don't remember. So,
You punched my
Grandson.
nephew. Who are you?
I'm not very happy about that.
Somebody
Can I, like-
change me?
You
Can
know
I,
we
like,
can't
hit
kill
her?
her.
With the, other end of the gun
The butt.
Yeah.
The butt of the gun.
over
Yeah.
the over
Basically
her
just
head.
swinging it like a club.
Yeah.
How do I do that?
Give yourself a club real quick. I guess it's the easiest way.
Yeah, just pull a club into your inventory.
We all just start batting her with the end of her weapons.
Yeah,
Here, I'll do it.
get me a.
Get a quick club. Cudgel. Although if you draw a weapon, you might draw weapons rather than punch. I don't know. You'll be fine.
Yeah, do you want to just use my cane to punch her? Or smack her? Because you can if you want.
The gun is heavier
Hand
than
him
the
back his
bell.
walking
I
stick.
have to take it from you.
Yeah, it's in his hand at all times. He uses it to walk.
There you go. I named it Rifle Butt.
I'm the grandfather, actually.
Rifle butt.
Wait, are you not proficient in it? Oh, you just don't have a strength bonus. That's what's up.
Say what? Rifle butt.
Okay.
Yeah, my strength is 0.
Yeah, I'm not gonna let you finesse a gun.
I have
butt.
weak old man arms. Ooh.
Oh boy.
Hey!
Whoa.
Oh, God.
Why are we targeting everyone
Why
else?
was I
Everyone.
targeting everyone?
Just spin attack.
Well, you only get Akma and Soraka.
How did that
Why-
happen?
Everyone except the captain apparently.
Can we
got hit by that.
can he pull out the map so we can untarget each other?
How? How?
We're gonna get so much done this
Well,
session.
I don't know.
Well,
why
we're
you're
all targeting each other.
Yeah. I don't know why you guys are targeting each other so much.
I don't know how I'm targeting anybody in this. 'Cause
I was
didn't-
like, why did it just roll 5 dice? Okay, let's try that
You
again.
attacked everybody in the party. Shower's like, what the fuck?
Just
Oh,
hit my
good.
room and it's just a rifle
you
butt
go.
smacks me in the back of the head. I'm like, what?
It appears out of nowhere.
I did 1 damage. I was aiming for her head, though. Can I knock her out, or is that not strong enough?
That's how D&D works. Yeah.
Yeah, no. You put a slight crease in her jaunty hat.
Oh no! That's a pride of any pirates. Now she's disgraced and have to leave town.
Her reputation's ruined now.
It's like, you broke my feather! Jellybean.
As a bonus action, I'm healing my brother
Okay.
with healing light. And then apparently we're jumping out the window, which I'm afraid of.
It's fine. If I could make it, anyone could make it.
Alright. And
Well,
then you're gonna jump out the window?
Come, grandfather and uncle.
Why is your brother now your uncle?
Because he said Sabrok was his son.
Or grandson. I couldn't remember which one we had said.
Wow. Okay, if we have a rope, do we have any advantage on athletics?
Yes.
Okay. Well, that's a 7.
So,
I have weak book nerd. Oh,
you smash into the roof below you. Pretty much going through it. Take 14 damage.
I have 3 hit points. I
Hey, look,
live.
there's a nice,
You
there's a nice
survived.
hole. There's a nice hole next to me now. I imagine.
So, Shower, you see Fane just
Yep.
fall down, narrowly miss Akba, and just go through the roof.
I mean, I'd like to use my action to get the Laurel and Hardy music out and start playing that.
Very faint. I'm okay.
Hey, Janfen.
I don't want to be involved with this. They'll be fine if they jump out the window. I'm just gonna stay in my room, look non-conspicuous. I'm just like, wow. We're just
Just
put a line
imagine one
under
of those
this
like
We're done
cartoon holes in the ground.
here. Yeah.
All right. Yeah, you're like wildly coyoteing it right now. Or I will instead like jump. I'm on the roof now, so I can just jump down into a bush and take no damage, right?
Yeah.
I'll jump down into a bush, and I will like covertly say a healing word to Jalenfen, and then keep hiding in the bush.
Okay.
Oh my god!
Oh, you targeted everybody.
I wasn't meant to talk. I'll drag that onto Jalen. I'm
Oh,
No,
Why
you
are
got,
you
you
paying?
got Jolly too.
Everyone else wasn't wounded.
Oh,
Okay, I'll
wait,
double
shit.
it instead.
I have how much hit point? Okay. I
You're
got
down.
14 and 6, so I'm at
Yeah.
7.
You got
Down
take
8.
6
I
of
got
what you
you.
have now.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
Did
So I
you
was
do
gonna
it
say
for me? Okay. Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay.
I'm hiding in a bush right now. That's my turn.
Yeah.
Sirocco, what you gonna do?
All right.
You heard the distinctive sound of somebody getting slapped around a bit, and then a rifle butt.
All right. Rules question: can I sneak attack with a herring?
It would count as an improvised weapon.
You cut down the greatest pirate in this inn with a herring.
You would
Good
not get proficiency bonus unless you have Tavern Brawler.
Which I do not. Okay. All right. Hmm. Okay, that's too dumb. I'm not doing that.
But the Monty Python reference, though.
Maybe you heard a really loud crash outside and a very sad drow.
That's a faint sound of Gith snickering.
Okay, so my herring landmine is in place. I think what I'm going to do is, what room was I in? Did I write that down? I did not write that down. That was silly of me. Between my bonus action and my action, do I have enough between cunning action and things to stealthily get back to my room and basically use it to keep an eye on what the
Roll
captain
me
is
a
doing?
roll me a stealth check. That's good enough. You're able to get into your room.
All right. And I assume, close, but not all the way the door, and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera.
Okay. Sabrak. You got quite a shiner. And if you're talking, you're muted.
So question number 1, Nim's still up here?
Yes.
Okay. Gonna try to like club her on the back of the neck with the butt of my short sword.
Okay. Roll to hit. That will definitely hit.
You gonna do the short sword's damage, or the want me to roll for like the dagger?
Go ahead and roll short sword damage. I'll let you just say you're attacking non-lethal. Okay.
Why is it? I don't know what it's doing.
So 1 more damage. 'Cause you only hit once,
Get
right?
get rid of that 7. I don't know what the heck it's doing. Oh wait, no.
There we go.
I don't know what it's doing. It's doing all kinds of extra stuff.
Oh, I don't see anything extra other than like a bit more damage.
Yeah, there was 2 damage rolls, but one of them wasn't targeted. Anyway, I just I gave her the 8 damage from the sneak attack.
Don't.
She Okay. So Nim and Sabrak, she's going to take her 2 attacks. Let's see. Actually, Sabrak actually hurt her. So Sabrak, roll me an athletics check. Beat a 12.
No?
Or acrobatics.
Oh, acrobatics?
Yeah. Okay, so you avoid the grapple the first time.
Look, you're getting a hug.
And Nim, roll me either athletics or acrobatics. And beat a 16.
How about a natural 1? How's that?
Okay. So, pretty much she tries to grab Sabrak. He manages to wiggle out of the way. So she brings her other arm around and just like shoves Nim, and she's basically trying to shove him out the window.
Oh no!
Get out!
I mean, I was going.
Well, she assisted you. I will give you one more acrobatics check to see if you manage to like grab onto the window before you go sailing off.
Please
There's
don't
also
land
a
on
row.
me.
I got a 10.
Oh. So you take 10 as you hit the basically the broken roof below you. It cushions your fall, as you would expect a roof to do.
Ouch.
I wave at you from the bushes.
I think some of your bones
And-
absorb the damage.
And she turns to glare at Sabrak. She just kind of like glares at you and then looks at the window as though hinting.
Only there was an open door.
Nah, I mean, stop punching and stabbing.
At this point,
I think you have
at
to
this
take the
point,
window out.
people from within the inn are like looking out the window, seeing people
Yeah.
like drow fall from the
Looking.
sky.
It's raining drow, hallelujah.
Yeah.
Excuse you, I'm curled up in the fetal position on the ground.
Oh, 2's bad luck. 3 is for sorrow. Oh god, there he is.
The calamity is here.
Good news is you don't have to use an action to get down them. What are you gonna do?
That's true, I'm already here. I'm just gonna stand up and dust myself off and be like, I was an impatient woman. And then try to find where everyone else has landed.
I've landed safely in the bushes over yonder. The other fence in the coyote-shaped
Still
crater.
on the ground outside the door. And he's just gonna slowly push himself up. His hair is just all down. You just see him like raise his hand and just cast his healing light on himself and just go, ow. And then just look up at the window.
Yeah, feisty
Expectantly.
is one way to put it.
Okay, I still have an action. So to help Sabrak jump out the window, if I cast dancing lights on the ground and make like a target,
But that would draw attention to us.
shit, you're right.
Yeah, like we haven't drawn a bunch of attention.
Yeah, like
Great.
we haven't. Would
Great,
that
right.
give him like triple advantage?
No.
That,
No.
you're just doing
Would
like a
not.
helicopter pad on the
I mean, it would
Okay.
show him where to fall, but
Fall into that Jalenfen shaped hole. Jalenfen's just gonna stand up as straight as he can, and just with his cane, just slowly walk into the bar.
This
And then
little
just-
kid, like a little kid's watching you, and he says, "Are you gonna die, Mister?"
Jalenfen just looks at him and goes, "Oh, I'll get back to you. 1 second." And he just like wobbles into the bar and just sits down and just head on the table, just boom.
We're all gonna die someday, kid.
Shower.
Yeah.
Sobering. I was gonna like climb out the window and try and catch was he Sabrak or someone else as they fell, but I'm just I'm just gonna look outside, and when I look out, I'll be like, oh, is this some sort of performance? Quite loudly, and try and like distract like they're not thieves. Maybe try that kind of thing, and be like, maybe they're circus performing drow. Try and convince the crowd that there's nothing to see here. It's just like it's probably a what is it, a demo or a preview from some sort of circus act. Try and play that angle as I'm just looking down from the window.
It's a pretty mild day out, partly cloudy. Nothing really untoward. Just your typical autumn day. A little bit chilly. Akma.
Okay, Grandpa's over there, and Jonathan just walked into the bar. Can I just surreptitiously try and just take a seat at bend into the crowd and try and sit down at the building opposite so that I can get a good view of whoever falls out the window next.
Sure.
Have the map pack.
That's what I'm going to do. Do I need to roll anything?
Okay. And Sirocco, you made it to your room.
Yeah.
There's quite a bit of clattering and voices are starting to be raised and such.
No, I opened it.
Yep.
I'm gonna be sitting right here because it's the closest chair to the door.
Oh, sorry, did I not share the map?
I closed it.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, we got it. It's fine.
Oh, that's why I'm targeting everyone that's untargeted then.
Well, if they're taking the
We're taking the scenic route out of here.
yeah, if they're taking the aeronautical exit, what I think I'm going to do is Alright, so somebody's it seems to be dying. Well, I think I'm just going to step back out into the hallway like nothing happened and quickly walk back downstairs and reposition the barrel of fish by the steps.
Okay. Sabrak, what are you going to do?
So, I'm going to action disengage,
Mm-hmm.
and I am going to rope out the window.
All right, roll me athletics with advantage.
Yaha!
Stop being a show off.
You need to quit lifting something more than a book.
Okay, so you make it out the window, no problem.
There's just a trail of blood to where Shalin went.
She is going to stomp over and check and see what was stolen.
Nothing.
She don't.
And then she's going to... You're not in combat anymore, but basically she takes a moment to check check her drawer and see if anything was taken. And then she kind of just... Well, you guys don't see what she's doing, but...
No.
She makes her way back out of the room.
Did she slip on the herring?
She does slip on the herring, and now she's even more angry.
Like,
As she had already seen someone throw a herring into her path already, so it's not
could it
hard for her to
be?
guess where it
I
came
don't know
from.
what you're talking about. I was down here the whole time.
But
Guys, we're really good at this.
Jolly, you feel a pretty heavy thump as someone taps your shoulder, and you turn and find yourself looking at a very gnarled-looking dwarven bouncer.
And
says-
Dwarven. Oh, okay.
He
Who
says,
walks back into the tavern they just robbed?
what seems to be the trouble here?
Well, he just sits up straight, and he's just probably like all bruised and bloody at this point from falling. You see, my grandfather, he's very senile, and he thought some seagulls went into somebody's room. So he ran up there and broke in, We stopped him, but unfortunately, we didn't have any time to explain. And I immediately got thrown out of the window, and now I'm just coughs up a little blood for a dramatic effect.
So you damaged the roof? You'll be paying for that then.
It was an accident. Well, he believes my story, though, so haha.
He just gives you a very impassive look. And he
I will
says,
get.
yeah, you're going to be paying for that then.
All right. I will give him. I don't know how much it costs, but Shaolin just doesn't feel good. He just empties out his purse and just goes, here. Well, he still has silver and copper left, but he doesn't need no.
How much are you giving him?
43 gold, because that's all he has. And he doesn't know how economy works.
He takes the gold, raises an eyebrow, and he says, yeah, that'll do. Walks away.
His head thunk. And he puts his hood up.
And after a moment, Elise picks herself up, and she starts walking toward the stairs, and she's yelling out as she does so, "Someone broke into my room! I want the guard here, now!"
Maybe the dwarf will like me that I gave him too much money and won't exploit me.
The dwarf just kind of looks at you and then looks toward the door as though suggesting that you get the hell out.
Okay, I hobble out if I can.
And, the nicest dwarf. High is good. Okay. So the bouncer makes his way to the bottom of the stairs, and as Elise is coming down them, and he says, "Well, I do apologize. Apparently, someone mentally ill was staying here." He says, "Was anything stolen?" She says, "That's not the point. My room was broken into. Someone unlocked my drawer." And he says, "Well, I don't know if it'll help, but," he basically offers her like half of the gold, so like 20 gold. And she snatches it out of his hand and says, "That'll do, but I'm going to need to replace the door to my room, and I'm not paying for it." He's like, "Yes, ma'am. Of course, ma'am. Fair enough, ma'am." And then she starts walking back out the door again.
Oh no.
Those of you who are in your room watching, you see Elise just like storming off toward the spearhead, her ship.
I'm probably gonna be able to see this since I'm outside and that like the building.
Yeah,
opposite.
you're out. Yeah. Anybody who's outside can see it.
I'm hiding.
Oh.
Okay, I see that.
He's probably still just like limping down the street.
You're like hiding in a bush, and you see her walk by, and then she just turns and just snaps a glare at you. It feels like a slap in the face. She just keeps walking. It seems that she's trying to, she's not trying to get into a brawl in the street.
Forgive and forget.
Yeah, right. But yeah, she goes to her ship.
Can I find someone that buys donuts? Sells donuts.
Possible, yes.
I'm gonna see if I can go and buy a pastry and then reconvene with everyone later. Once,
And at this
we've got
point,
everyone
it's
together.
9:30 in the morning on day 2 of your mission.
We're making great time.
Is there a nice alley I can take a rest in?
Or die quietly.
There's a lot of alleys, yes.
Goes back into the inn. Hello, I would like a room.
You already mentioned him.
No, we're not going back into the. No.
As you are walking back toward the inn,
not.
there's a sign going up that says "No drow allowed." Be hung
I
up.
was like,
Like, fair enough.
it's fine. I guess like we'll just have to spend the 3 of us to scout out the place from now on. the Tabaxi, the Gith, and the
I know.
High Elf.
She knows me as well, and she probably knows the elf that was chucking fish at her. I think probably you're the only one that's safe.
Yeah, you're the only one. Sorry, buddy. It's all you.
Okay.
If she comes back
Fine.
here, we need to.
She got a good look at most of you. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, you know where we should go to take a nice sit? What's it called? Mumford. Oh, the Gilded Wing.
Go to
Isn't that a bit
Guild-
fancy for someone who's dying?
Yeah, it sounds really fancy. Also, I have no money.
Didn't Sprack win like 5,000 gold
Yeah,
betting on?
that's why I didn't feel too
That's-
bad at giving away all my gold.
That's his though.
It's 150 gold,
Yeah.
and ain't nobody told you to sit there and not haggle.
To be fair, they didn't seem to be the haggling type. If you recall, whenever you were first entering the place, somebody was being thrown out.
Yeah,
quite violently.
I feel like if that dwarf threw Jarlin out, he would die. They're gonna have a very fancy roof now, so they're welcome.
So I will say a little time passes and you guys are able to regroup.
Yeah,
I'm eating a pastry.
stay in the
Okay,
room.
so that went well.
Stay in the room for like 5 hours, then get downstairs and just do, gossip and try and be like, oh, so what happened? Was it just saw Drow falling out? And, just try and play out like I was just a normal patron and not part of all that nonsense as best I can.
Right.
Just
Yeah,
do
there's
typical
a lot of
reactions.
people talking. Some people are actually pretty unhappy with the staff that kind of shenanigans is allowed to
I know,
go
they
on
should-
here
they
because
should
this
sort of-
place is supposed to be secure. And
Right, well the thing is I'm something of a fighter myself, and they sort of have like a vetting process where they don't let you, they check your past record and things like that, and they just let anyone come in here, like thieves, drow thieves, come and rent rooms. It's despicable. I mean, we're all at risk at that point, aren't we? Anyway, good day, and then we'll stroll off to find the drow thieves and chat with them.
the innkeeper's like giving away drinks and stuff to try to calm everybody down. And, it's a public relations nightmare for them.
right. Don't feel safe here anymore. Yeah, and then I'm gonna meet up with everyone and be like, okay, a couple of notes. I think if you have the arm strength of an 8-year-old vegan girl, maybe don't try and climb down a rope. Just putting that out there.
I mean, you could have got these nice shark skin that help you
It
climb.
still wouldn't have helped.
I mean,
Hey.
also, did anyone say any names? She's obviously seen all of us, except possibly Akma, but still, she's probably seen Akma as well.
Surprisingly, we didn't say any names, but they now think Nim is our grandfather. I am Sabrak's son, uncle, nephew.
Yeah, we're not trying to cover that. Give that up.
We should have had cool masks next time.
Disaster. I feel like we can't get back to the
Remember
hours.
when we were going to do
I'm
Codename?
just imagining
Okay.
there's like a little kid following you guys around going, hey, you ever consider a mask?
Can I intimidate the little kid to stop following us?
No, you're not even getting tried. No.
You can't stop me! Get out of here!
The kid runs away, giggling.
Giggling? What's
Yeah,
his
giggling.
I'm making a con save to see if Jarlinfin stays awake, and he doesn't. He just falls onto the ground.
Wow, that sounds grateful.
Conveniently, I
Okay.
have this barrel here that we can carry him in.
Don't you dare wake up! I
There we
both
go.
of you up.
Why do you still have that? Who is this?
Because it's first of all, it's nutritious. Second of all, we can stuff what's her face in it and humiliate her. And third of all, when they throw us in jail.
Can we take an hour? Maybe we sit?
I just want to check for a second because I think I'm the youngest one here. But are you all adults? Is that what
By the
happening?
standards of my species, I
What
I'm
is
am.
it?
confused because I know I'm a little
What-
erratic
what's your-
sometimes, but is everything okay?
What's your definition of adult?
Is this? Are you are you going through a crisis at the moment? I know Nim is, and so I understand.
I just fell out of a window shower.
This is fine.
Look, just because you
Okay,
can't
fine.
handle the fun barrel of fish,
Is it fun? Is it fun? Is it?
It is fun.
I'm gonna punch a wall.
I mean, by the standards of my species, I'm through about a quarter of my expected life
Wait, are we
cycle.
Are we at the Gilded Wing?
If you wish
No.
to be.
Oh.
Do you really
Go
want to
ahead
go
and
to the
give you a
Gilded
short
Ring?
rest. If anybody wants to expend hit dice to heal or anything like that, feel free.
Can I just use my researcher feature from my background to try and see if I know anyone that would know anything about tiny magical animal statues?
Maybe it's a university, but
I mean, if we
Yeah,
find Mama.
there's a university. Probably like if you went to a spellcaster of some sort that
Would
knows
you
their shit, you might know something.
Would you say the marketplace that has a lot of books knows where has anything about those or any spellcasters
Possibility.
there?
A
You guys didn't
spellcaster
take
that
any of the
likes books.
statues, right?
Oh,
Like you left
that's
everything
me.
No.
where it was.
Can I do an Arcana check?
Yeah.
I'm a spellcaster who likes books. 9.
You're really not sure. That it was just kind of freaky how realistic.
Jalin has a
Let's-
concussion.
Maybe we could try and find like an expert on those statues. Since I'm assuming that we're not going to break in and steal them.
Oh, she took them with her.
well, I mean, I was planning on.
I wouldn't know that.
She
Yeah,
should just
that's
be
it.
happy that we left them.
Should she?
No.
I mean, they're all in one place now. If we were gonna just steal them all at once.
Maybe that-
But we need a plan rather
mean-
than.
I don't want to talk to the guy at the docks about us going into her room and about these statues.
Why would-
Whatever his name was. Oh,
The
Mark
Harbor Master.
Etplace? That's not his name.
Totally his name.
It was what's his name, White or something?
Yeah, something White. Mr. White.
Philip.
Anyway,
In any
getting
case,
onto the boat will be harder because there are all those soldiers around.
yes, but if
But-
we actually have a
If-
plan rather than.
We could
what's
just
bad.
try to find like a library.
Yeah, my plan was to just find a library, find more information.
I feel like
and
that's
then we
not
can
gonna
find a way-
Embarrass her though. Like we could know about these statues, but we're not.
We
gonna be
can
able
look
to-
up the statues later when we have them.
Yeah.
Okay, so what is the plan? Are we going to just steal the statues? Are we going to find some?
No, no.
We need to embarrass her and ruin her reputation. That's the plan.
So
we just
is
like
so about that, are there any particular pirate bands that are very, very hated in this?
I mean, generally pirates are fairly frowned upon. There are definitely pirate ships, but they aren't usually welcomed into the harbor. I mean, for obvious reasons.
So maybe smugglers that just would do narcotics back and forth, not pirates.
No.
but-
That's not where I'm going with this. If
Okay.
our objective is to disgrace her in this particular,
Mhm.
and they don't like pirates, and her ship has been known to be away from this port for quite a while,
Famer as a pirate.
among other things. I mean, this is a component. I'm not saying it by itself is going to be a thing, but get her doing something stupid, get the guards coming in, have them say, "Oh, look, what's this? You happen to have, the flag of Piebeard the pirate or whatever."
And the voice of reason.
I mean, we could do the pirate thing too, but we could also just say she started that whole fight in the tavern.
Feel like there's a lot.
Everyone
that
seemed
is-
pretty upset about that.
I'm not saying no to any of that. I'm just putting it forward as a component of the ruin her in this town.
Mhm.
Sure.
So there are two groups of pirates that are fairly well known in the area. They are the Crimson Cowls and the Bloody Banners.
Crimson cows?
That
Cowls.
sounds like. Oh. Yeah.
And so if we could maybe get into the ship, maybe our private quarters, or wherever the colours are normally kept, and forge one of these flags, pirate flags, and hide it somewhere. When they eventually the guards search her ship, they'd find it. Do you mean?
Exactly.
Okay,
Mm.
that's actually a good
That's a
idea.
good idea.
It's one of one. Okay. Okay, so we could do
How
that,
are
but
we
we'd
going
need
to-
access to the ship, which is fine. What else could we do as well? If we're going to get into the ship, we need to do everything all at once. We can't go onto the ship, steal the statues, and then come back 2 days later and plant this evidence. We need to have a plan.
So we need.
Why are we
Well,
worried about the statue?
What?
Well, yeah, we need to worry about our main task.
Embarrassing her.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, but
Yeah.
it'd be pretty.
Also, how are we going to forge a pirate flag?
Can you weave?
I can write.
That'll do it a pinch.
Just draws a really. I mean, he can draw. You can draw a
Can you,
realistic pirate flag.
Yeah, can you try and
Or
draw a
me.
realistic
We could
flag?
take another flag and dye it anyways. We don't need to make one
Yeah.
from scratch.
Yeah.
Just need the appropriate color bracket, and then have our forger do some scribble on it for a while.
We'd also have to
Couple
see
of days.
what banner it is. I don't think you want me to make one up.
No.
No, but if they're well known in this port, I mean, there's going to be
Yeah. It's probably
some
not
record
difficult.
of them that we can get you a reference for.
Yeah, he could probably in the Harbour's Master's office. He's probably got a copy where it's like, look out for these 2 flags.
Yeah.
I still think arranging, pretending to be either her or posing as herself or her agent and trying to sell these statues to someone else, so that her reputation's ruined and that she backs out deals and stuff. Maybe if we could get a couple of rich folk all at once to head to her ship and be demanding like either a bidding war on these statues, that kind of thing. We can create a campaign that's like, everyone come down to the docks, there's all these famous Cholton relics that are being sold, and
Or
8 families try and get them.
twist on that.
Yeah.
Instead of having them come down to bid on it,
Mm-hmm.
sell them to them and have them take delivery at the docks all at the same.
That kind of thing. That transfer ownership
and
from
I'll-
her of these statues and make it a public thing, so she's embarrassed. Yeah.
But there's 5 families there that all bought them.
They all argue exactly. Okay, we can do that. We've got days.
And then the statues aren't there. That would add some spice to that.
Mm-hmm. And everyone, and then 6 people are owed both their money, their statues, and they have her to blame, as well as it's found out she's a pirate. Something else as well. We need a trifecta of things to ruin her. Maybe pit her whole crew against her somehow.
So plan forged flags.
Yeah.
Set up auction.
Yeah.
Fake auction.
Yeah, more or less. Yeah.
Well,
I can make flyers for that.
Plant
Not so much
evidence.
auction as I think we're going to need to go directly to some of these collectors, because if there's an auction, there's only going to be one.
Yeah, I mean,
Exactly.
I think like the 2 hardest parts would be to plant evidence and or do the auction plan as well.
Yes. Or like you say, we'd rather have collectors come to claim them for a museum or something. It's actually a good idea.
Yeah, because
That's a
fair
if
idea.
there's a ruckus at the ship, the guards are going to get involved. And then, oh, hey, look, accidentally falling out of the trunk. It's a pirate flag.
Yes.
Oh yeah,
In front of
yeah. We could
everyone.
swap the statues for a pirate flag.
We could also have someone in the audience as well, just to start off the gasp. That'd be good if we have someone in disguise just to
Ooh,
go.
yeah.
As the pirate ship comes out, I don't know who's got the best at acting, but just be like,
I would also like to make a
Did you
hint
see
that
that?
maybe 3 of us should find disguises.
I mean, yeah. I mean, we could also lay that low for 2 days while we you can make
It
connections.
will probably take me a
Do
while
the
to
flag.
forge everything,
Right.
so
Okay, so we've got all the collectors, the pirate flag idea. Is there anything else we can do to just disgrace her, like her crew, possibly?
spread rumors
I mean, yeah, like a whispers
about her
campaign.
crew.
well, I mean, technically, that's what we were supposed to have been doing there this time. But
I'll just add to my notes. He takes out his notebook, rumors about, and starts writing everything down.
Mm-hmm. Oh well, we know that I discovered that they send a halfling out to get lunch for the whole crew.
We also
every day.
discovered.
We could probably, very tame poison
We could
them or
poison the
something.
food.
Yeah, but like,
No.
not poison, but something like that. Just ruin their
We just-
reputation.
We discovered she's really bad at that game.
Oh yeah, to show
Yes.
everyone she's a cheat at that somehow. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Bad at game, cheater.
Yeah, we could hold some sort of tournament or something among her and her.
We could have you fight again and have her bet again on you and keep.
And then you'll lose, and they'll be like, "Oh shoot!"
Wait, do you want me to throw the fight? Because I can totally do that, but
That would probably
Depends
embarrass
on
her
who she
quite a
bets.
bit.
Depends on who she bets on. We could like signal you from the crowd as to whether she's bet on you or not, and then you'd know whether or not to fight in earnest or like to.
yeah, that's a good idea actually. We could show that she's just
Alright, so-
terrible with money as well. So pirate flag, collectors taking these statues off her. Maybe we also take them or they're not where they're supposed to be, and she's a terrible gambler. Those
Yeah.
3 things might ruin her.
Yeah.
Yeah, that might be enough.
And
How do
if
we
she's that
afford-
bad, how does she keep her crew paid? How does she actually get all this money? Start suspicions and stuff like that.
Yes, yeah, a whisper campaign too. Okay, we got like sort of three, 4 things that might work. And
Yeah,
if-
we have some good ideas. Now I just need a place to
Yeah.
start making.
Okay.
I need to have. What does my forgery kit need, actually? Let's see.
Probably need to get you some special inks, but I think that's probably the sort of thing we can go
I
to
have a
then.
lot of special ink, actually,
Oh, good.
but I have the problem of no gold.
Yeah.
Well, we can go to the supplies
Well-
place again with the dwarf in the toilet, because that was
I don't
unpleasant.
think we already used it.
I mean, but
you can go back to that shop.
Yeah. We
Do
probably
you
have
have any supplies on how to make a pirate flag?
I mean,
Well-
is that where you're going, or
No.
I
the
mean,
other
Can
thing
I-
is you guys
Actually,
may have
if we're
forgot, but the one trader that you guys were talking to about the statues,
yeah.
whenever you were looking at his ledger, you saw that she had some sort of cargo on the ship that
Yes.
it didn't list what it was, but it seemed
Oh,
to be more
yeah.
valuable than anything else.
Yes.
You mean
Oh,
the
yeah, we can look
precious
into that.
cargo?
That's
Yes.
right. Yeah.
Yeah, so we could say she's also a smuggler. People hate those.
But that's the sort of thing that we should maybe investigate if we can get on the ship one night, and that's the thing the collectors come for, because she's got something.
Is there a
super precious.
particular good or item in town that would really get everybody pissed?
I
Also,
can't really think of much. I mean, like as far as smuggling goes, pretty much like things like counterfeit coins and things like that are something that tends to piss people off.
and before we do the whole flag thing, Jeff, would my forgery kit be able to do that? Because it says strictly like physical documents.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. I think that would be more of a tailor type thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Worst case, I
Okay.
could make a note from one of the captains of the pirate ship.
But here's the other thing that we got to think of.
Oh, also,
We're dealing with a thieves guild.
there's people we can employ to do that, and also I think
We
Acma
can
do
pay
that.
I have one skill, okay?
I'm trying to incorporate it. That was like the first.
I'm trying to help.
But Acma can do that, if not as well. He can. He can.
Yeah, I can like tailor for 10 minutes or so.
do that for 10 minutes every hour. Yeah. Which, if we've got a couple of days, is totally doable, I think.
Do we know who the captains of these pirate ships are?
No, you do not.
Fuck.
We could research that.
They're good pirates.
I know, better than us already.
None of them are in jail or hung already, so no, you don't know the names of them.
So should we?
Oh, they're better than us in that regard as well.
should
So I was gonna say we could just forge a captain, like a note from the captain,
from
and
a
have it.
generic pirate captain. Sure.
Yeah, Captain Piebeard of the Crimson Cows.
Cows.
I know,
Yeah.
which is funny. It is Captain Kincaid of the Crimson Cows.
Captain Skullbreaker.
No, he's too good for this. He's doing great.
Okay. So do you want to, between yourself and Aqua, start on the flag? We also have people doing the Whispers campaign. So
We,
as much
have
as
to
much as we can also collect or mention this
figure-
to the collectors and figure this all out and figure out.
Do
what
we know what the
ship to-
symbols for the pirates look like at least? That's gonna be a deal breaker.
It's pretty much your typical Jolly Roger type stuff. The bloody banners, they have a white flag with red skull on it, and the Crimson Cows have a black flag with a red skull on it.
Would Jarlin been able to actually split those?
You could probably ask around to some people, and try to get information. I'll let you make a persuasion check if you want to ask around about pirates.
God damn it! This concussion is really bad.
I will say that, you pretty much get the information I've already given you.
Okay.
You don't really get much in the way of detail, because most of the sailors and stuff that are around here, whenever they see pirates, they flee if they can.
Worst case, like, we could always work on this stuff at night. That way we
Well, I
don't
know
have people
there's-
spreading out rumors.
But I know there's like a library we can go to get like a big book of pirate flags with pictures.
Uh,
I don't think they'd be in books.
I mean, Maybe go
Yeah,
to like a
I
bounty
mean,
board or the
not
harbour
current
master's.
stuff.
Yeah, go to the harbour master's
okay.
office or like a bounty board and see if they've got any like ships of the marks or privateers to hunt
Yeah,
their pirates. They might
that's a
have.
bad idea.
Look for these flags. Yeah.
Yeah, that would be more probable.
Yeah. Is there any way we could like
Okay,
look for
yeah.
that on the docks or no?
Yeah, you could go back to the harbor master if you want to.
Sure.
Let's do that.
All right, so go ahead and give me a persuasion check for that.
Okay.
Would you like some help, Shower?
I don't know. You might chuck yourself out of a window. Go on then. Wait, Akma, can you do the good guidance-y thing on us?
I'll give you guidance.
Because that makes sense.
Are you giving
On which
guidance?
one?
There we go.
Yeah.
Oh.
Boop.
Not bad. All right, so you are given basically like a paper that has like the actual symbols on them.
Oh, okay.
It's pretty much just like a warning poster.
I see. What, like, to take with me? To be like, oh, brilliant, I'll show this to all the lads when we're out there hunting pirates, as we do, arg.
Yeah, it's generally something that they hand out to captains whenever they
Right.
come in.
Alright.
Like if you see this, then you want to get away,
Alright.
kind of thing.
Brilliant, I'll thank him and, I don't know, you tip a harbour master? I feel like that'd be weird. I'll just go and I'll show this to whoever's forging or tailoring the flag, and I'll be like, there you go, got a pretty clean copy of one. This is pretty much what we're looking for.
Yeah, there's some pretty distinct differences between. I mean, like they're both skulls, but one of them is much neater than the other. Like the Bloody Banner one is very neatly done, whereas the one for the Crimson Cowls looks almost like it was just kind of slapped on. Almost like just slapped on paint, basically.
Like, I figured that's why I would have wanted Jarland to actually see it, because there are big differences on flags.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's why we got it. It's good. Alright, now we need to speak with. We've also we've planted the seed with Philip Green as well. That I'm a buyer and I have an accountant, so we could probably contact him and try and get him and any other collectors he knows as well, but who might also be looking for this kind of thing, and set up that thing like you were saying at the docks. So maybe the next day we discuss that with him. We could just go over and stroll up to him in the middle of the day and talk to him about that, right?
That's
Yeah.
why not?
We didn't
That's
reserve
when he
that.
operates. Oh,
Okay, sure. Yeah, I'll head up to Philip Green and give him a wave from quite a distance and head over there and be like, good news, Philip. We've heard there's actually going to be this thing that's moving out from the ship. We've heard a little more about it. I don't know if you've heard anything about the we met with the captain, and there's it's a very exciting sort of prospect. Have you heard about this? I just thought that you might be parley to this insider information. I wanted to share it with you about the special cargo kind of thing. I try and keep it low, sort of whispering to him. See
he
if picks
says.
up on it.
He says, "I know that she's really wanting to get rid of it. From what I understand, the price has actually been lowered from 1,200 to 1,000."
Right, because apparently there's some dangers or rumours I've heard that she has either enemies or some sort of mistrust. So it's best to strike while the iron's hot, if that makes sense. I was just wondering if this is probably something you couldn't share of private. Do you know anyone else that was looking to buy it off her? Because if we can get this cheap, now it's been reduced to 1,000, we kind of want to pay as little as possible. If you understand what I'm meaning, the other players in the game, if they're looking to bid 900 or 1,050, that kind of thing. We just want to make sure we hit the right margin so that they take our deal seriously and we get a good deal. You could help me out with that, right?
Well, I do know that she has an interested party that's supposed to be on the ship tonight. I believe at 11 p.m.
Oh, okay. Had we heard anything about that? 11 p.m.
No.
No. Okay. No, I'm just just musing to everyone else. Just musing to my
No.
accountant. Like, oh, that's interesting. Because we were going to meet with her the next day, isn't this funny that they seem to... Sort of favouritism, I'm not a fan of that. Is the offer still available to reserve this thing, or with these people meeting there tonight, is that going to have changed, do you think?
He says, well, probably your best bet would be to try to show up and outbid them.
Right, I could see that happening. And it's just one other interested party, right? There's not going to be several people there.
Nah, I believe it's just the one.
Okay, thank
So
you so
between
much.
you and me, from what I understand, it's somebody that's a member of the Crown.
Oh, interesting.
Oh.
It's actually... strange you should say that. A member of the Crown, because I've heard she's been dealing with all these sorts of... Oh, never mind, I don't want to sow rumours where there are none. There's nothing founded yet. And, wait, are there only 11 of those? You're looking down to a statue again.
He starts counting them.
Oh
giving
no,
you
I'm
time
kidding,
away.
sorry. I got you though, didn't I?
Like, son of a bitch!
Yeah, you look after yourself, you'll be like... Although, there is one thing I have to tell you, Philip, and I'm very sorry about this. I'm going to reach for my greatsword. No loose ends, I have to silence you once and for all. I'm sorry, and then just... No, I'm kidding, I put the sword away and leave.
He puts his wand of fireballs away.
Okay, that was close.
For you.
Back to everyone. Right, 11 o'clock, there's going to be another interested party, members of the Crown. If we can move up our schedule a lot, we might be able to...
So what are we
ruin
doing?
that
Are
there.
we A, planting the evidence, B, stealing the treasure, or trying to do some weird mission?
I mean, at least scouting on this Crown stuff at the time, and maybe while they're distracted with that, maybe we plant the evidence then. But there's a lot going on, and I think it's a good...
I mean, we don't have it fully made yet. That's
No.
the problem.
We haven't started.
Yeah.
I guess the thing is like we've got until tonight at 11. We could theoretically just steal whatever she's selling, and then she'll look really bad because she couldn't sell this royal douche, whatever it is that she's trying to sell.
Yeah.
Conceivably, with a bit of sweet talking, you could probably get the people at Polly's shop to come up with something pretty quickly, because they do make, flags and such.
I mean,
right.
if we could get them to make a flag real quick, put it in the chest where the treasure's meant to be, and have her reveal herself as a pirate to a member of the Crown, that would probably get her arrested real quick. So that would be the best option for us.
Maybe not make it look too obvious, but yeah, that is a good idea.
Forge flag,
False
steal
flag.
treasure, switcheroo flag with treasure, have her revealed as pirate. This escape into the night is how ideally it would go.
Maybe knock out one member of crew as well, and or two of them.
I mean, that would be less than ideal because it would indicate someone had planted it.
Yes,
try and
no,
do
but
this.
like make it look like someone's at the same time. Like if we leave any trace, I think we should frame one of the first mate or something, or like it's a mutiny, that kind of thing. Like if it all goes tits up, knock two people out, and make it look like they were plotting against her anyways, just to cover us. Because I feel like we need to plan, and also it's going to go badly because we're not great at planning.
Yeah.
We need
I mean,
some
like,
backup. Like that kind of thing.
ideally to ruin her specifically, it would have to go off without a hitch. Ideally.
And then if it goes poorly, we make it look like one of the pirate crew members was going to assassinate this nobleman, or the member of the king's court he saw an opportunity or something. He's like, oh, this, we do something like that. Maybe we forge a letter right now that says this fucking crown noble killed my brother 6 years ago and has forgotten about it. Now he's coming down to the docks. Something like that.
Why don't we forge a letter from her to the crew members we knock out?
I would need to see her handwriting. If
Oh,
they're her
yeah.
crew members, then they would probably know her handwriting.
There might be illiterate as well, like just normal crew
And
members.
it would probably take more than just a day, or more than like 2 hours.
Yeah.
So Shower went to the trader's stall.
Yeah.
Jolly, are you going to go try to get the forge or the flag thing?
Yeah, he'll try to go get the flag.
Okay. So you're
Hopefully.
gonna
He'll
Yeah.
wash all the blood off first.
Good call. Good call.
Can I go with Jolly to try and get the flag forged? What?
I don't care. It's up to it's up
Yeah?
to you
Yeah.
guys.
Yeah, okay, I'm going with Jolly to get the flag forged. I think that's the best way I can be most useful.
Okay. So go ahead and give me a persuasion check for trying to convince Polly.
Okay.
I'll give you guidance, slap you on the back, and say, don't mess us up.
Motherfucker.
Oh,
Roll a d4.
I'm rolling for fucking shit today.
Change that dice color.
I've changed it 4 times.
Oh, jeez. She says, well, I could do it, but I can't do it for free. I have a lot of paying work, but if you were able to cover the cost of the materials, and
What's the cost of the
I have no
materials?
money.
it would only be about 20 gold.
I slide her 20 gold.
could you give us
All right.
some extra for a rush job for tonight?
That's including the
Oh, okay, nice.
like the actual flag. It normally would only be about 10 gold. And she doesn't even question why you guys want to pirate.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, she's part of the guild,
Dude's
but she says that she can have it for you by about 9 o'clock.
Well, which
Thank
one
you
should we get
so
paid?
much.
Crimson Cowl or Bloody Banner?
I say Crimson Cowls.
Sure.
Yeah.
All right.
We don't know enough about either for it to make an informed decision, really. So, yeah,
There.
You probably could.
either or.
But we want to know which one is more offensive to royal people.
Actually, Polly knows a fair bit about them. She tells you that the Crimson Cows are they used to be a mercenary organization that went pirate. Basically, they commandeered a ship after a person that they hired to do a mission didn't pay them, so they threw him off the ship and took it over. And since then, have been being pirates. They are pretty well organized and militaristic. As far as the Bloody Banner goes, they are not so.
I feel like if we were to do it,
Yeah,
it
not-
would be the best bet, the Bloody Banners.
Yeah, the Black Banners then.
Sure.
All right. So you'll have your flag by 9.
Okay,
What else was there?
so we need to get there at 11. It was still during the daytime. Could we screw over the crew at all with the... While they go and grab
Is there-
lunch, or have we not got time?
I mean, like, I feel like if we poison their food,
We
there'll at least be
they'll be on
like,
guard, yeah. But we could...
there'll be less people on guard. It'll be easier for us to sneak into the hold.
we could always just maybe another day replace the halfling with someone we trust, or just bribe him or intimidate him, that kind of thing. Just bribe the halfling
mean,
and be
that's-
like, "Boy, if you hear anything, you come out and tell
Well,
us."
it was pretty early in the morning whenever you guys started. So, I would say that if you wish, you could, wait until lunchtime.
Yeah, yeah. I think is it worth trying to rumble the little halfling that they send out to get lunch? Just
Probably
"Boy, if you
not.
hear anything,"
Right.
Honestly, for what?
just to see if you can
Yeah,
get
I don't think
any
we
more
need-
information, or do you think he wouldn't be privy to anything?
No, I don't think we can
No.
rumble him. I
Yeah,
think we-
because if we tip our hand too much here, they're gonna.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we don't want to do that.
So, like,
we don't. Want to,
At the moment, I'm trying to think of is. I'm trying to think of his ways to make it easier for us to sneak in. So the two things I can think of,
Yeah.
either poison the crew, or unless there's like some sort of miracle and our sneaking skills suddenly improve tremendously to the point we can break into a guarded ship and
yeah,
like
I mean, we know the
pass
sort of
everyone.
the crew
I
patterns.
mean-
Maybe we could.
We can come at them from the water.
Or at the very least, if we like put some rotted herring in their lunch, it will make them less.
This fish is damn good. Thank you very much.
I know it
Pretty
is.
sure
I'm
I
just,
saw a tooth in there.
I'm just saying that like. I'm just saying that.
Seasoning.
I mean, I like the taste as much as you do. I'm just saying, like, humans don't like it that much. So, like, they might feel... Because they don't have your, like, refined sense of taste, right?
Yeah, but see, here's the
Fine.
thing. Crazy Captain Lady's already stepped on herring twice now, and if they keep
Ugh.
showing up,
It's gonna be a calling
yeah.
card. Yeah.
Okay, yeah,
I mean, I'm
fine.
fine with
Didn't
putting
know
it in there after we leave.
Should we slip a note with the flag from the Bloody Banner captain?
We could try that, yeah.
could probably just scrunch
Yeah,
up some sort of
We could put
scrawly
something,
handwriting.
yeah, some handwriting that's just like, we need results. Unload this as quick as you can. You've got a week, and then get back to a known pirate, like Fort Deadlight or some known pirate location. Yeah, you know, something vague.
Yeah.
Or we don't even have to put a location. Be like, you know where.
Yeah,
The stash.
yeah. Unload this. It's hot. You've got, you know, a week. They're going to be staying in port.
If I make up my own handwriting, does it take quick?
Yeah, make up some vaguely piratey handwriting.
Yeah. I feel like it would go by quicker if I did that. Rip it up a little, add some like fire to like break up the edges, throw some coffee on it, make it look dirty.
Yeah, artificially age it. Put a little pirate seal on it, which we probably haven't got, but maybe.
No. Just a splash of wax, most likely.
Yeah, it'll just be.
Some rum. Don't forget the rum.
Maybe put some rose scent on it as well. Wait, no.
Oh,
That's my letters.
Oh shit!
What?
Okay.
What?
Jonathan Fenn has secret information because he's been rolling bad, so throwing him a bone.
Well, no, Jolly actually was talking about going to the Gilded Wings.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's been
About
trying to
what?
go there.
What can we do there?
Did you
Eat.
discover a secret
Oh.
that might be useful? Or no?
Just our good old friend Mummy had some deep, deep information that I'll discuss when we're not in public.
Oh, have we been
Okay, let's
discussing this in
discuss it when
public
we're
the
not-
whole time? We're not using Ebonclad.
Let's go out into like somewhere quiet where we can discuss this quietly.
Yeah.
I like to
And
think that you are 20 feet away from the ship, and the crew is just staring at you
We're
while
on
you're
the
having this
ship
conversation.
talking.
Yeah. And I'm just just very physically showing off. Yeah, him. What if we just knock him out? I'll snap his neck. That one over there.
I
Right there,
will. No, I will.
Look
Pointing
at
my
him, he's
eyes.
got a
Let's go
scrawny looking neck.
Look, him.
Let's go
and
somewhere private.
Crush. Anyway,
And then there's the halfling. We're gonna blame it all on the halfling.
We gotta throw him right in the bucket of pickled herring.
oh, see that guy? I know his family. We can definitely use them against him.
Oh, that's our next door neighbor, Tim.
For the sake of it, I'm going to say that basically you guys have been meeting up like under a bridge.
Yeah.
Thank you.
We're not
Thank you,
idiots.
God of Trolls.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Okay, so-
Jonathan will be coming back with his to-go cup of tea from the Gilded Wing and a turkey leg.
Alright, what did you find out?
Apparently, if we need some rumors, I got actual information
Mm-hmm.
from our good buddy Mummy. And that is the fact that someone's crew hasn't been paid for 6 weeks because someone's very bad at gambling.
Okay.
Ooh.
Gambling thing. Oh.
And if a crew's not happy that they're not getting paid for almost 2 months,
So we've got discontent and we've got a saucy room to throw. I like this.
And how's she getting money? Which is through these statues, which we're gonna ruin. Okay. So I mean,
that's
any
probably
of her,
how she thinks she's going to pay the crew.
any of her crew. If we're gonna do this this sort of stealth mission at 11 in the night, if we all just take like everyone's got I don't know 25, 50
So-
gold. If we get spotted, we can always just bribe them. They haven't been paid for so long. They're probably
That's true, yeah.
Why don't if she's the captain that's not paying anybody, why don't we actually try to get a hold of the first mate and just have him pull off without her?
Should we ask if, yeah.
Yeah. When do
Yeah.
when do we
Is the
speak to
original
him
crew,
tonight?
Mummy's original crew still on that ship? Or
Yeah.
they're dead, right?
Some of them are, some of them are not.
Who's the first mate?
She was his first mate, if I'm remembering
Oh,
correctly.
fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was his first mate.
Who was
Okay.
the under her? Like next in line if anything happens to the first mate then.
Bosun, maybe.
Yeah, there's a elf named Kurjard Enid.
Kurjard. Okay.
Gudrud.
Sneak about. Let's ruin this.
Wow, I cannot spell.
Ruin this transfer. Maybe have words with Kurjard Enid. Also plant the flag evidence. And is
I
that
need to
is
make
that
time to write my note
is that
about.
yeah? I mean, we got hours until 11. We still got to pick up the flag at 9, so I think we got time. And until then, do we just want to watch the ship's movements and stuff as discreetly as we can? Plan a route, see if we can get any... Oh, have we got any familiars we could send in to scout out the place a little better? Or any sort of scrying or anything like that? No, okay.
No.
Unseen servant can't do that type of stuff, I don't
No.
think.
We're level 2. You can't do any of that yet.
I can get a pack for, I can get a familiar next level.
I don't know what level means, but I will suplex you, if that helps. Wait, no. Oh wait, do you want to get more familiar? We can do that for a couple of hours. We've got free.
I take out my... Oh, I don't have my crossbow! Nim!
Don't shoot me!
You can have it back for a second.
Oh, thank you.
Also, maybe we should have Nim on one of the other ships, and if these soldiers start suspecting anything, there's just a shotgun cannon blast from the other end of the pier, which will probably draw them, or an
Or
explosion.
a cannon.
And
Yeah.
how will you communicate to me that
With
that needs to happen?
spells. I don't know.
I
I'm magic.
know.
This is why I don't have any magic, right? It's fine.
If somebody launches a barrel of pickled herring into the river, that's your signal that things have gone sideways.
Okay, I'll just wait for it to float
Maybe-
by me.
Well, maybe
Or
you come
worst
with us, but we
case,
set up like. Can we get a barrel of gunpowder and just leave it somewhere that wherever we are on the ship, Nim's got a shot on it, so we can just blow something up on the
That
on the pier.
won't be suspicious at all. Or
will
we
be,
can
but-
put the
It's
treasure
a shotgun. It's got a
full of
range of what,
gunpowder.
like 60 feet?
I thought
So I go.
Yeah, you got 60.
What do you say,
and then-
Jasper?
Haven't you got long shot of like 180? You could probably try that.
I mean, or if we put Nim on a ship, some of us have some light cantrips. Make like little SOS signal.
If there's the dancing lights above the ship that blink in and out, 3 times, then it's like, right, Nim, shoot the thing, and then there's a great big explosion. Start a fire. That'll distract them while we all escape. Otherwise, we all jump out of the window
I
badly.
kind of don't want to damage his ship.
No,
Like,
it
we'll
won't-
mummy
Yeah.
ship in case we get him give it back to him.
we can
I mean,
plant
first of
it-
all, like,
plant it anywhere on the docks. It's fine. It's just we only do this if it all goes tits up as well.
I don't want to get like sympathy, like, oh, you poor thing, hurt by these evil terrorists. I want her to make it seem like it's her fault if anything happens.
Yeah, but I feel like, can we get a barrel of gunpowder or something? Is that possible?
I can watch this. I can watch this ship. I've got keen eyes.
Can well, can I rent one? Because we might not need it.
Can I make a suggestion that you ask Polly
No,
for
they
the
don't.
gunpowder
It's a Polly.
and not Phil?
Okay,
They
Paul.
do not rent out barrels of gunpowder.
It doesn't need to be very pure as well. It could be half gunpowder, half soot, or some junk like that. Just as long as it will explode if someone shoots it with a fucking shotgun.
Do you just have a bomb we can put on this ship?
No, we're
just
not gonna
a
put it on
bomb?
the ship. It could just be on the docks. It's just like, oh god, we all need to escape. Set off an explosion. Some of the guards
Can
go
we
over there. so
can we
can
just
escape.
point out that Shower is asking for an explosive litter pan?
That's not true. That's kind of true. Yeah, I want
Listen, what you want to do where you want to poop in your own time is your.
I want
That's-
if shit hits the fan, there's a bomb that'll distract some Kingsmen, or some guards, or the guards, whatever, for one round, basically, because I feel like it'll be worth it.
What if we have all the cannons and her ship fire on the wall?
Oh yeah, I mean, if she doesn't be paying her crew, maybe she can't afford.
Jesus.
Wow.
Why did you use up your good rolls now? Oh, okay.
Like I choose to use these rolls.
I mean, we're gonna
So-
get
so-
something
sorry.
off this, I
No,
assume.
That was supposed to be Akba rolling, though.
Oh,
But no, I had Shirako standing there with him at the boat.
Okay.
Okay.
She has nothing else to do with his plan right now.
yeah.
God.
Jeez.
See, this is why. Take your armor off, man.
Yeah.
Just trying to look discreet
Yeah.
in the dock
Yeah.
in heavy armor.
Running around like a tank ain't gonna help.
Go ahead, talk amongst yourselves.
Okay. Yeah, can I have like a long fuse or draw just some gunpowder barrel then? I don't know how much that would be. Is that possible or no? Or just like even a flare or something like that. A distraction device. Plox.
Yeah, you could probably get like some lantern oil and shit like that. It'd be a lot easier
Right.
to get a hold of than
Something-
gunpowder.
Something, yes, yeah, sure, something like that. Just to start a fire somewhere else on the docks. That wouldn't be too serious. No one would get hurt, but yeah, can I spend like I don't
Make
know.
a smoky fire.
Yeah, something like that. Can I do that for however much gold Paulie would ask or request? Or do we just like roll persuasion on it or anything.
I mean, to be perfectly honest, we could ask our resident pyrotechnic over there about it.
Make an explosion, Nim. Do a fiery
I could
explosion.
go back to my
Workshop.
where I make my ammo, and I could just make a really big one.
Wait, you can make like 50 a day, right?
Mhm.
Just make 50 of them. or 30 of
In
them.
one.
Pile it all together, yeah, into a grenade. We'll shoot it.
Are you still talking about bombs?
Yes, bombs.
Yep.
I want bombs.
Are we putting a bomb on their ship as well?
Not on their ship.
No,
It's just if we need
No,
to escape.
bomb not on
Because
ship.
so that we can
clearly,
get away.
clearly, when their captain is trying to get you guys, she can find you, and you have to jump out of ships and holes and windows. And I just run round.
I mean, I can turn
Distraction.
into like a bunch of butterflies and just fly away.
Okay. I can do that emotionally, but not physically.
There you go.
There, who goes?
Alright, so our plan still is flag
Flag. 11 p.m.
rumors we've done, kind of.
Rumors a little.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of.
All right.
Sabotage auction. We need to do that.
I have the
meeting with the
collector's
buyer.
first.
Yeah, which is tonight. Get the flag at 9. Maybe get some lantern oil, put it in a place, shoot it if something happens, and then go and speak with Kurjard Enid, maybe.
We'll find where he is.
Find where he is.
So, thing about that.
Yeah.
As Akbasai and I were standing here looking at this here boat.
Mhm.
Yeah. Seems there was a death among the crew, and they don't want to stay.
Who died?
Yeah, who died?
Not entirely clear.
When was this?
At about 5 o'clock.
And?
Oh.
What
And
time is it?
So they
Checks my watch.
So they might just abandon her as well, which would be pretty embarrassing. Do you think they're going to stick around tonight, from what you gathered?
She's got a bit of a force of personality, so I think
Okay.
they're there for now, but they're not going to need much to tip over.
Right, so maybe
Alright,
as
so
soon
we
as
can-
she's off the ship, we could probably convince the first mate to take the crew with some gold and just get the fuck out of here, do you think?
Yeah.
From what you read of the situation.
I think if we make our case well enough, that would be a possible outcome. Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Let's
It'll be
let's
like we'll bring like a symbol of peace.
well, let's let Jolly do the talking for that then.
Yeah.
I'm good at talking sometimes, but let's see how my dice will roll tonight.
You got all the bad ones out of the way, I'm sure.
Yeah. Hey, Jeff, do we know if Krajad's hot?
Hold on.
'Cause that will help Jalin too.
What if he's hot?
He gets advantage with hot people.
Yeah, it's his guild background actually.
What skill backgrounds? He's just good at influencing beautiful people. Actually, that does check
Yeah.
out with you doing the lights and the little cat noise and stuff.
I do my laser pointer thing.
Okay, well, I'm distracted for the next 40 minutes. Oh boy, is he a soft elf boy?
Yuck.
Wait, do you think he doesn't like drow though? Because
What was that sound?
he's an elf.
Oh jeez.
I've used this NPC before. I have it saved.
I'm
Okay.
shocked by this information.
Hot.
Oh no, he's
Oops,
hot.
I broke my pen.
Can you disguise
He's
yourself
He's
supposed
to not be a drow?
he's so hot.
Maybe.
to.
Okay.
Both hate Drow. We both
All
are
right, we need to get good things for this boy, namely a ship.
We're gonna get Jalin a boyfriend.
Okay.
What?
Alright, our focus is to embarrass the captain and to get Jacqueline a boyfriend.
That's the two
Yes.
friends.
I mean, get in line, Jonathan, but secondly, yes.
I am older than you. Respect your elders.
Also, I just want to
I'm not. Oh,
I just want to put it out there in advance. The way you were describing those statues, the little bird one and the cat one, I kind of like them and I'm curious, so I might
You really
ruin our
want
plans to go and just take them because I'm curious and curiosity killed the cat.
Focus.
Okay, but I might.
focus.
I'm just saying. I'm just telling you.
You
in
can find out what
advance
they.
that
You can find out what they are after we've stolen them.
Okay, but I'm just telling you, if we're on the ship and then things happen and
I'm just imagining a shower with the little animal like figures, and then just Kerja just walks past off the ship, and Charlotte just stops talking. It's like,
Yeah. It'll be fine. I'm just saying, I might maybe do that.
maybe I should become a pirate.
Wait, what?
Totally, you and Karjad could go off on the seas and have
A
romantic
nice rope.
adventures.
Yes,
Although he's not a pirate, so maybe.
a crew member.
Okay.
I heard Schultz great this time of year.
Alright, should we put this part into action?
Oh, that's so romantic.
Should we keep
I
watching-
mean, let's focus on the
Should we
mission.
keep watching the ship and then skip along to like 9 p.m. and then get the flag?
I think
get
we've seen
that
everything
early?
we need to see, and I think they've noticed.
Yeah.
What do you want me to write for this note? Oh, you're slipping with the flag.
Maybe it's up to you because you're.
Dear Elise,
Dear Kershad, you looked real pretty walking down the dock today.
Okay, you can keep that. You're gonna write him a
No.
love letter. But maybe.
okay, I mean
okay.
it's true,
No,
but you
hang on,
shouldn't say
hang on.
it.
Hang on. If we know the crew is on the brink of rebellion,
Yeah. Mention
something
that.
that'll help us tip it over. Like, they're,
Oh, okay.
you know,
We
We
don't
have-
have the money for your wages.
Right. So just write. It's like, right. You know the plan, Captain. Offload the statues, cut the crew, and meet us back here as soon as you can. Something like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so you know the plan. I'm not gonna put captain because other pirates. will
Elise,
do that.
say Elise. It sounds more personal if he's referring
I
to
don't
by
know.
her
Maybe
first
they'll
name.
call themselves Captain because it's got to be vague and piratey. But yeah, maybe at least.
Elise.
So you know the plan, Elise. Dump the statues, cut the crew, meet at our spot.
Something like yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, some flowery piratey words like that.
Arg.
Maybe should we
No.
do it in iambic?
No art.
Do you think we should do it in iambic pentameter so it's more like?
No,
do you think
that's.
any of us are actually capable of doing anything in iambic pentameter?
Well.
Okay.
I could do it in iambic pentameter, but I don't think that prose is.
Can I
Yes, it
also, when he's writing this note, make it look like something was smudged out, but it's not readable, like maybe coordinates?
Yeah.
Forgery. Hey, can I get some guidance, buddy?
I'll give you guidance to
Thanks.
forge this.
Oh my fucking god!
Say.
No,
Well,
I mean, you're not trying to
I'm
copy
just trying to make
anyone's
bad
specific-
handwriting. I'm not copying anybody's.
Yeah, so that's good enough.
It's just to look piratey. It's,
Yeah, look piratey. I'm gonna
Well-
smudge it with some coffee grounds I found.
Yeah, we're level 2.
Make it look dirty.
It's not that bad for level 2.
We're level 2!
Right.
Yeah.
It's a 12. That's not terrible.
And then I'm writing my love note to
You're not trying to like forge the
God.
king's signature or anything like that.
Actually,
No.
that is a good note idea to just maybe give a note to Kerjad if we can't meet up with him somehow, or we don't want to pause to speak.
like
to
we
him
have
'cause
someone
because we're low on time.
give him
Just
give him the note and be like, your captain needs, and
I
have the
volunteer as
envelopes-
tribute.
and then have the envelope slightly open.
Mhm.
No, you're too noticeable.
Fuck.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
have the
recommend
envelope.
somebody that doesn't go googly eyes.
Okay.
So I'm recommending myself.
Yeah, and have the
Separate,
envelope
maybe-
slightly
yeah.
open so he'll be tempted by
I'll
it.
sneak it into his pocket and then flick it and then flick his pocket and then dart off into the shadows. So he's like, huh? What's this? Oh, a note for me. And then reads it. And it's like, maybe I should
Okay.
mutiny. This is a good idea. Yeah, touch his bum.
This
Also,
was a girl. I would
Akma,
just like to
just-
say, Sabrock,
I
you do the same.
I just want to put this
Yeah.
out there, Akma. Maybe what you could do is, you know the heavy armor you're wearing? Do you think
Yeah.
you could
Take
maybe
it off.
maybe wear something a little bit lighter? Maybe like some just.
Okay, do you
leather?
have some studded leather I can wear? Or some leather?
I mean, you could probably just buy some. We've got a couple of hours, and it costs like what,
You'll buy
15
us some
gold?
leather armor.
I know. Well, if you've got lighter armor for me to wear, I'll happily wear that. And I'm running a bit low on funds because I had to pay off for the flag. But
I haven't. I've just got a bunch of instruments, and I don't wear armor because I'm a buff boy.
How much is does Electrum equal to gold?
It's
Two electrum per gold.
so.
That's not enough.
okay,
Okay.
I'll change it to Sabback's leather armor then.
I feel like Sabrock needs that. I can
Oh.
take Jalenfin can take off his, like, he's really good at hiding, well, like being very far away. If you want to do that
Okay.
instead.
Okay, I'll put on Jan.
Okay.
Rogie Boy is going to be up front.
Okay, I'll put on Janven's leather armor then.
It's a little small for you, but it'll work. Oh, yeah, my AC only went down by 1, so.
Cool.
Did you take
I still have my shield, so I'll be fine.
Did you take Armor of Shadows in the end as well, or no?
Nope.
Good.
I have Lance of Lethargy.
Oh. That'll slow people down.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be good. Although that is also trying to kill people, so.
It's just a backup.
Yeah.
Also, this just means Jonathan can get all fancy looking, and all nice and tidied up.
Okay. Alright, should we go to Paulie's at 9 PM, be watching the ship, and then initiate this plan at like, how long should we give ourselves? Should we do it at like 10:45?
10:47.
Do you think?
Yeah.
Everyone's set up on the docks? Okay.
I'd say 10:30 might be a bit better, just to give us a bit
Okay.
of leeway, but
Sure, maybe 10:30. I just don't want to get there like too early, and we're like, it just got.
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
it's another 10 minutes they could be patrolling the ship to find us, but yeah, maybe 10:30.
And we don't want to get there too late in case we bump into the crew. Well, not the crew, but the people who want to buy the stuff.
Right. Just watch the place, and then we'll approach from the water. Get on board the ship.
From 9 o'clock, we should, after we get the flag, we should actually try to look for the first mate.
Yeah.
If we can intercept the first mate before he gets back to the ship. I mean, I've got 100 gold pieces of her money that should be in their pockets.
Oh boy, we can. That's great. Yeah, talk to him. Say that. I like that. Let's do it. Let's rumble. Plan. Go.
Hand
Initiate.
Sabrak another note
Wait.
to give to Krajak.
Everyone put on some black clothes. Wear a mask.
Do we need masks?
Of course we do.
Yes.
Black clothes. And
Yes.
Yeah, it comes in like burglar packs to starting gear. We got this. Come on.
I don't have a burglar pack.
Yeah.
You disguise yourself as Jalenfane.
Perfect.
I don't
I've
have a
been-
disguise kit.
I've been doing that since childhood.
Birth. Oh, wait, no, this is your disguise. Jonathan takes off his glasses and puts them on you.
You look just like a drow.
I can't see anymore.
Perfect.
Sorry,
I was just trying.
you don't need to see.
I was just trying to hide my silhouette, but I guess I still look a little bit obviously tabaxi rather than just a bloke in dark clothes.
can I borrow someone's disguise kit?
Jonathan puts his hood up.
Yeah, I'll do your hair and do your armor, I guess. Let me see how I
Rock,
do.
make me look pretty.
There you go. Bam.
That's not possible.
See, I'm really good
Rock,
at it.
make me look prettier.
I'm gonna regret this, but come on, floof boy.
Here we go. Look, this time if I cover up your beautiful tattoos. Actually I did good. I was just distracted, just sort of mesmerised staring at them while doing your makeup or something. I was like, oh wow. Oh look, you look great. I didn't even recognise you.
All you've actually managed to do is just put her hair up. Is like, all right, that'll do.
Uh-huh.
Can I borrow someone's disguise kit?
Oh, that 9 was your disguise kit.
Oh,
Wait a second. We
wow.
turn off.
At least I can pretend to be a weird elf like everyone else.
Actually, you're currently wearing the barrel of fish.
You know, it's fun. I take the bow off because I was told not to wear heavy armor.
Just don't get my armor dirty or you're washing it.
I would say a
keep it.
barrel would give an armor class of 13.
Yeah, that won't draw any suspicion. Why this person walking around in a stinky barrel?
Oh, I could hide in it like Solid Snake.
I think you would also have advantage on athletics running downhill.
Yeah.
Yes,
See,
it's
it
true.
bonuses. But I won't bring up this mission. Its power is too great.
Unless you want to stop.
It'll be fine.
So, what are you guys going to do first? You
I'm
disguise
inviting
each
my
other.
brother.
I mean, grab the
Well
flag,
done.
which we have, right?
Mm-hmm.
We
Okay.
have the flag, we have the note. I will fold the flag up.
So now our only plan remains to infiltrate the boat somehow.
We'll
Well, we have to find the
Pritchard
the first mate.
initially, yeah.
All right, find so
I think-
Brack, go and bid what's his face with our missive.
Surely sneak. Yeah. Okay, let's stay together as much as possible.
I can't stealth, so maybe I shouldn't go. I have a +1.
Yeah, you shouldn't go. You can't both.
Well, if it helps at all, the elf is he's like at the gangplank.
Go, Sabak, go before I lose my
Don't
nose.
jump!
They've got like basically 3 people guarding the gangplank just to make sure nobody wanders onto the ship.
Oh, that's smart.
Yes. Okay, or I'm gonna find every single torchlight and walk underneath it with black clothes on. There's nothing sinister about that.
Why is this drow following us?
Just start singing in the rain, dancing with the lamppost. It'll be fine.
You get
Keep
within about
pretending.
30 feet of the gangplank before somebody like looks over at you and says, "Hey, what are you doing down there?"
I had a message for what's his name? And then sit there and reach into my pocket and kind of like unfold a piece of paper. Kerjard? Kerjard?
All right, that's
Does
me.
that sound right?
He walks down the gangplank to meet you. And holds his hand out for the letter.
That's where I'll actually hand him a belt pouch with the 100 gold pieces in it. And they'll be like, this is the money your captain couldn't pay. And all we really need you to do is just kind of disappear for a little bit.
Also, you have a really hot twin brother. I don't see all that.
He looks at you, and he kind of weighs the pouch in his hand. And he just kind of snaps his fingers and just creates a small globe of light, like right in front of your face, so he can get a better look at you. He says, "Are you one of the drow that Elise was complaining about earlier?"
Oh, you know it.
Well, you know what? Fuck this. He looks back to the other 2 and he says, "Come on, we're gonna go get some proper food. I'm sick of salted pork." And the 2 other people that were guarding the gangplank walk down with him, and they start strolling off.
Wait, did you just clear your throat
Yeah,
to
no.
that we're all supposed to follow you?
I kind of look back for where everybody would be watching.
Yeah, I guess
Okay.
we're all doing thumbs up.
Look, I stealth better than Sabrak.
Alright, I don't have disadvantage on this now, so let's see how.
Stealth along as well. Like a shadow in the night. See?
Oh wow, this armor really works, Jan Ben. No
Yeah,
wonder
it's
you wear this all
fire
the time.
after.
10 isn't. I don't think that's that terrible. That's pretty bad.
10's not a bad stealth.
No.
No, it's really not.
Yeah.
It's
I
perfectly
sneak up on
average.
Sabrak and
Especially if
poke
there's-
him in the side.
There's a bunch of humans up there with no dark vision. They probably wouldn't see us anyways. Easy.
Alright, onwards to phase B of our brilliant
Shh.
plan.
Alright, should we all get on the ship through the gangplank and whispers and shit?
Operation Pickled Herring is now a go.
And no names, okay. Right.
No names, cover your face.
Yeah, I've got
Yeah.
a sexy mask on.
In Undercommon, I want to talk to Sabrak and be like, is he hot?
No, he's gross.
Okay, by my definition, not yours.
I mean, I guess.
Okay, thank you.
I'm going to turn to
Second.
Akma and speak. Well, I don't have a secret language.
Yeah.
Just in common, I'll be like, I think they're plotting against us, these fucking drow. If anything happens, you got my back, right? We'll turn on them. And I just,
He can
Totally.
hear you.
it's whispering, like, it's fine. I just draw a line across my neck. Yeah,
The stray cat thing.
No. Damn it.
1 second. I'm just prepping a map here.
Oh yeah, for the docks and boat and stuff.
Wow, I'm taking really detailed notes. This is great.
What's my middle name, huh?
Huh?
What's my middle name if you're taking such detailed notes?
My shower has no water pressure, so it has no.
Yes, yeah, okay. Damn it.
It's actually Hubert.
It's Glenn.
Ugh.
Something bad.
Your parents really didn't
Gerald.
like you.
How dare you? Akmasai. I'm gonna write a poem about how just
You know,
terrible
the drought.
parents are.
Sabrak and Jala don't even have middle names.
Oh, I mean, you have a lot of like hatred in your hearts, and you know you all the demon corruption for being lol spawn and all that stuff, anyways. Which instead of middle names, so it's fine. It all evens out.
Don't you need some catnip?
Yep.
Stop scratching your arm and let's focus on the mission.
You're listening to the rumors too often.
I think I might accidentally be racialist against Drow after speaking to all those people in the tavern.
Yes,
Trying
yes,
to blend
thank-
in. I've picked up some things. I'm like, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Those Drow are terrible
you're
thieves.
becoming the mask.
Can we
I
wait
even
to
do
get him
this.
stoned until after we're done the stealth
Yeah,
mission?
let's get out. Let's go.
Oh, I
and
don't
focus on the
have
mission.
any.
Honestly, thinking about it, have you ever met a Drow that you've liked? Right? They're just terrible people, aren't they? I mean,
I mean-
objectively. I mean, like, no offense. I mean, you guys are okay. You're some of the good guys.
Wow.
I think your Barnaby is showing.
What? Some of my best friends are Drow. I just hate.
We're your best friends.
I think he's totally racist against Drow. Just for now.
And we're back.
And then he turns into a bugbear.
It'd be funny. No, just you'll forget in a week.
All right. So you find yourself on the main deck of the ship. The stairs that are going up on the left go up to the quarter deck, and on the
patrolling
right
around.
there's a forecastle. There were 3 on the gangplank, but
Yeah.
no, you don't see anybody
Okay,
patrolling
that's
around
good.
outside.
Alright, we should get to the hold.
Well, we also got to be careful because there's probably still crew on board.
I'm gonna climb up
Yeah.
to the crow's nest, I think, and just try and get as much of a view as I can from everything first. See if there's anyone
Well,
up
if
there.
we meet any of the crew, we can just tell them we have Krajad's blessing to be on the ship.
That might not fly with everyone though, if there's some people that she's
so
hired.
the crow's nest
Yeah.
is up. I can't make. I can't
Just for
The
some
crow's nest
clarification.
is pretty much where the main mast is, which is
Oh, it's underwear, John and Finn and Sebrak.
Yeah,
okay, that's what I can see.
That's standing on it.
Yeah,
about that area.
It's
But
yeah, I'll climb speed up there. Sneaky.
there is a huge set of double doors in the deck of the ship that you would imagine leads down to the hold. And yeah, there's a few doors. This ship, it's a combination between a paddle ship and a sailing vessel.
Okay.
This is a side view.
So does it look like there's any way to open the double doors?
They are locked, but they could probably be unlocked.
should we check to see if there's an alarm spell?
I will, yeah, I'll detect magic for an alarm spell.
Okay. You do not sense any magic on the cargo doors.
Okay, the doors aren't magical, we can proceed.
Can I see anything else from the crow's nest up here, or anyone on the docks, or does it seem clear?
At this time of night, there's not a whole lot of people around. It's fairly quiet. Like, most people aren't working anymore.
Right, so
You can see, taverns and stuff that are well lit and things like that. But yeah, you have quite a view of the dock area from where you're at.
Anyway, I'll be able to keep this up for 10 minutes, so just proceed quickly and I'll be able to see any magic traps before we get to them.
okay, it's all it's all clear up here. Scurry down, but yeah, we should recheck the. Yeah, like you say these double doors first. So is it safe for me to open them?
I think they're locked.
Oh.
Oh wait, no, they're not.
No, they're not locked anymore.
Okay. Well, open one.
They're not guarded by magic. You can look for like physical traps if you want.
Oh, yes, probably.
I don't think that they're actually rigging traps on their ship.
Okay.
I'll check. 1 second.
They may have a alarm or bell rigged up to the whole door, though.
Oh, yes.
Wait, we have a second rogue who's probably better at investigating.
Fun fact, she isn't.
Hey, with my
Yes.
13, it's trapped.
It doesn't seem to be.
I step back
Okay,
a
I'll
lot.
open the doors, get danger sense if there is a trap that we haven't sensed, and open it up.
Okay.
Ooh, there's a side-on view up there. Cool.
A beholder pops out.
2 of them, actually.
And that's when we start rolling up new characters.
God damn it, Xanathar, you weren't supposed to be here.
Kincaid pops out of nowhere. We have to fight a revenant.
It's fine, I'll just be one of those baby ones like gazers or something. Oh, look, here we are. We're down here. Look, it says 14. Boop.
Alright, so you lower yourselves down, and it appears to be essentially like a mess hall kind of area. But before you even roll perception or anything, there is just an overwhelming stink in this room. It just smells like feces and fish bones.
Oh wow, maybe we don't need to humiliate her. We just drop someone into this hole. We don't need I guess we don't need the herring barrel after all.
Alright, I can hold
But,
I can hold my breath for a minute equal to 1 plus my con mod, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna just be holding my breath.
Good call.
Just from now on.
But it is
Alright.
pitch black down here. And as you are looking around, I would like for all of you to roll me perception checks.
Disadvantage for now unless should I cast light on something?
I would maybe hold off for now.
Okay,
my
I'll
God,
hold off
Zabrak.
on that.
Like, they have disadvantage on perception.
It's dark, I don't have dark vision.
Oh, duh, that's right. Okay. So as you are all looking around, Sabrak stubs his toe on something, and Sirocco, you notice that right about here, there is a person standing in the gloom, just perfectly still.
Oh
He's
god, it's Drax the
staring at you.
Destroyer.
Oh. Do they happen to be dead?
It's hard to tell with the dark vision. You can't see color. But they don't seem to be moving. They're just holding very, very still.
Do you want us to cast light?
No. Akmasai, can I borrow
Yeah?
your invisible mage hand to give this lad a poke?
Okay, yeah, I'll use the power of my mind to poke the Dudo.
Okay, go ahead and roll me an Arcana check.
Oh no.
12.
Okay. So, as you kind of just like have it doink him in the forehead, the whole person starts wobbling back and forth. And you just hear like this kind of weird, like almost crunchy noise, and then it falls over, and you see one of the hands snap off of it and go rolling across the.
Can I,
Excuse?
Can I burst forward
can I
and
pick up the...
stamp
Can
on
I-
that hand, please? Because I think it might be a crawling claw and I'm panicking a bit.
I'll use my mage hand to pick up the hand and see what's up
Oh,
with it.
okay.
The mage hand
Well-
actually has some difficulty picking it up, but it is within 10 pounds, and as it brings it to you, you realize that the hand is made out of stone.
Oh, it was a statue. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
My bad.
We broke a okay.
God damn it. Okay. It's fine. We can put him back together.
Yeah, a little bit of
I kept
mending,
mending
nobody
it
will ever know.
I can mending it if we have to, but I don't have mending. Shit.
We don't have the strength to move it anywhere, so it's staying right there.
It's fine. It'll just go to show the crappy conditions on her ship.
Would that
Probably carry
would-
it, but yeah.
is it? Yeah. Would we know if it was like a watch, like a security camera, or a
A
watcher?
security
It
statue.
would ping
Yeah.
with detect magic, I think, wouldn't it?
No, but upon a closer inspection, it appears that this statue was carved of a person that is in a horrific state. Eyes wide, mouth open in a silent scream, hands raised
it look like-
defensively.
Does it look like there's a person who is
no!
petrified?
Yeah, it is a petrified.
Roll me an
boy.
Arcana check.
I want to help.
You're gonna help out, can I have advantage on that then?
Oh no, 12.
Oh no. Okay, I'll roll.
Nope.
Fuck. It's dark.
So, Jally, suddenly it clicks into place why those cats might have looked so realistic.
I like to imagine he's just holding the hand and then just drops it,
It's a hissing cat.
and he just looks at everyone and goes, "This is a person."
Wait, so the crew have been paid for months and they've got it. Do you think there's just like, I don't know, what
This
does
is-
that stone to people?
This was a person.
Stone hard.
Tons of monsters
Oh.
can do that.
I don't know.
That don't
Can I
make
make
sense.
a more
That's
nature
silly.
check to? Can I think of any creatures that could do that? That would come from Cholt
But how's
specifically.
stone?
Probably several creatures, yes.
Dinosaurs don't come from stone.
I mean, there might. I don't know.
You have
Can
a
I
total
think
of
of-
5 doors visible from where you are. You hear sound coming from over here. It sounds like some people, like, basically gambling.
Let's not go through there.
Okay.
We need to
Would
find where
No.
treasure's kept.
Right, who's
Any
checking all the
creatures?
doors?
I mean, I'm not stealthy, but I have a better investigation than Sabrak, and
And there's another set of cargo doors that lead down even further.
I think we should follow the cargo doors.
Well, I mean, this.
could be like a basilisk.
Yeah, how long have we got as well? We've got like an hour and a half before anything happens. We could probably split
Sure.
up. We don't even need to split up. Let's
Yeah,
just search all shit.
It's only been a few minutes.
Yeah.
Right, and let's try these the cargo doors then.
They're fine.
They are locked, and quite heavily so. There's actually like 2 different chains locking these doors down.
That's not terrifying about why these are locked so much.
Wait, can you listen as well? See if you hear any breathing of like a big creature down there before you open it.
Yeah, I'll listen. Oh, there's nothing. Weird.
Wait, everyone is listening.
Oh,
Okay.
can I try and listen? Would I have disadvantage if I listened?
Yeah.
Wait, was that a yes for disadvantage or?
No, you don't have disadvantage to listen. Your ears aren't.
I'm still kind of weirded out that we just.
My
froze
ears
the
are
person.
blinded in this gloom.
So Shower, you don't hear anything from below.
Okay, it seems fine. If we can open this.
It's locked. So Sabrak or Sirocco.
Savak, go ahead and do your magic on
Or
it.
both of them.
Yeah, I'm gonna help Sabrak since this is a little more of a
Yeah.
heavy duty setup.
Could you
Okay.
do this quietly if I hold the chains or something so the blocks don't release and then clatter to the ground or anything like that?
So yeah, if you have someone that's going to hold the chains in place for you,
Yeah.
then go ahead and give me a sleight of hand, and then give me a stealth with advantage, or not a sleight of hand, but thieves' tools.
I'll let Sabrak roll it because he has the higher modifier.
So it's sleight of hand first?
Yes, for unlocking, or not sleight of hand, thieves' tools for unlocking the chain.
Okay. Yaha.
No problem. You managed to open the lock up. They're just like big steel, padlocks, basically. They're fairly simple to open. And whoever's going to be holding the chains, go ahead and roll me a stealth with advantage.
Stealth with what, sorry?
Advantage.
Oh, okay. I was like, whoa. I don't want disadvantage. Oh boy.
Okay. So
Teamwork.
I'll average that out. You don't make a bunch of racket, but you manage to get the doors open. And beneath you,
I'm afraid.
a ladder leading down.
Let's go.
Who's going down?
I'll go ahead and go first.
Okay.
I'll go second.
Ah,
All right, you're pretty sneaky going down.
I guess we'll do one. Oh, I did better then.
Oh, thank God.
This spell is distracting. Okay.
Akma was the second one down?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going down fourth.
Alright, so Sabrak went first, so you're down there. Akma is down there. And I'd like a perception check for both of you, hearing based.
Okay.
deep.
Okay. So Akma, Sabrak, you make it down the ladder without incident. Akma, as you make your way down the ladder, as you step off of it, you feel something crunch underfoot, and both of you hear the shuffling of many feet.
What the fuck would I know? What could a many-legged creature
A
that petrifies
giant
people?
centipede.
Big
Is it a giant centipede?
pig.
Yes, it's a pig that petrifies people, Claude.
Giant petrifying pig.
I would like an initiative from the two of you, please.
Son of a whore.
There we
Wow.
Okay.
Give Yankee curse.
Okay. Initiative. No, NPC. There we go.
I like how it looks
Oh,
like we're all just
good.
standing on top of the benches. Up here.
So something tries to bite you on the leg. See how well this works.
Sexy
It's
pirate
a rat.
scorpion that petrifies people.
Maybe it's a tabaxi.
Ooh, it misses.
It's a boozilisk.
Oh, it's a bamboozler.
It looks like this, but it's about the size of a fairly large dog.
Oh.
It's a pug.
Maybe we can bring it back to Magda and she can tame it.
She probably already has one.
We can cuddle it, really, just and make it friendly.
Sabrak, what are you gonna do?
Did it actually make any noise?
Yeah, it. You heard like a bunch of feet go rushing across the floor, and then it tried to bite Akma. You can actually see it though. It came out from behind some crates.
Uh,
And you could also see with your dark vision that there's at least one person that is petrified and cowering behind a crate over here.
Maybe we'll look out and it'll be
that's
Elise.
fun. We're not that lucky.
Are you averting your gaze from it, or are you gonna look at it?
I'm not going to look at it.
I
I can't see things in
Yeah.
the dark.
Yeah,
anymore.
need to be able to hit it, so.
Yeah.
Should always hit it, then look away.
Well.
Yeah, it don't work like that. Swing away, swing away.
You hit. If you want to look away, you'll be attacking at distance.
Nope, swing away.
Alright. Do some damage to it. It makes a squealing noise and spins its gaze upon you. Actually, should have done this at the start of your turn. Oh dear.
He's petrified, mate.
Yeah, you feel like your limbs start to become very rigid. And you are effectively restrained.
Well, it takes a little bit to
Okay.
petrify, right?
Yeah, it takes it
It does.
restrains and then it like slows or petrifies next turn. Or so, I think, depending
Yes,
on
we
the
can
monster. Yeah.
This thing's a baby. Akma.
Okay, I'm going to. Oh, jeez. I'm going to. Uh, hmm, if I'm going to toll the dead on it and then look away, like turn around after I cast this.
I think it doesn't. I think
You
you
have
either
to
have
see
to
it.
look away or you have to attack.
Yeah. You have to see
Oh,
it to
do you?
cast Toll
Is
the
that how
Dead
it
as
works?
well. Yeah, almost all these spells are creature target.
So you can
I mean,
close
like,
your
yeah,
eyes
but
and just
Yeah.
cast it.
I mean, no, I had to see it to cast Toll of the Dead.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is, can I look away after I cast it, or do
You
Yeah.
would need to. You need to be able to see to begin with.
can I look away after casting, or is that not allowed?
Well, you
I
need
mean,
light.
you're looking at it still, so it's yeah. You're blinded while in darkness.
Okay, I'm going to disengage, and I'm just going to turn around, disengage, and run behind
Okay.
my turn.
So you're hiding behind the guy that is already petrified.
Yep.
Is Thea even here?
I think she fell asleep a bit. Yeah, she's gone.
Sirocco.
Oh,
Do you
did
want us
you
to
want
roll
us to
initiative
roll?
or no? Because it was just these two.
Yeah, 'cause you just had them roll.
Actually, yeah. Go ahead and roll me initiative. The rest of you guys at the point.
Okay, so the next round will be in, and it'll be them again,
Yeah.
or yeah. Okay.
All right. So yeah, we'll start at the top of initiative. Shower.
So I miss this one or do I act now?
You act now.
Okay. So I'll descend down here as well, as I heard those shouting down here. Although I don't know there's a basilisk yet, so if I crawl down here, I can't really avert my gaze, can I?
Not particularly. No.
So I'm gonna have to look at it first, then be like, oh, basilisk, and then turn away. But I've already looked at it, so I'll do a con. 19.
Okay, so you successfully make your saving throw.
Okay, so I see it, and I'm gonna go like, oh shit, I'm gonna have to rage, because, oh boy. So just have probably it's more of a worry rage for Sabrak, rather than a rage. It's just like, oh god, no, he's stone! And just sort of fleeing, and hitting harder than
I'm
normal. And
not
dodging out of the way.
stoned. I feel a little heavy, but that's it.
He's stone.
God.
He's turned into stone.
But you're grey, you're turning into stone.
Oh god.
I'm a drow in the sunlight.
He's stone.
Gray is
dark
what I
right
do.
now.
I'm kidding.
Hit.
Get him.
Oh, you do some damage to it. Basilisk. He is going to try to bite you.
Oh, did you go reckless shower?
Oh yeah, fair point.
What's he gonna do? Reckless. I mean, what's he gonna do? Bite me?
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
targeted
Oh.
himself, of course.
Ah.
Nice.
Wild.
Yum
See,
yum yum yum.
I think he would have hit me anyways. He's got like a +5 if I wasn't reckless.
It's an 18 hit. Yeah.
Yeah, he got me. Ooh.
Ooh, you resist the piercing, but not the poison
Oh
so
my
much.
God, and he rolled so well on the poison. Ah.
That would have killed me, dude.
Yep. That's why I had to run down here.
Captain Elise Carl can't save you now.
Would you have yelled
Okay.
up at us, shower?
At the end of your
Pardon?
turn, you get another saving throw.
What did you say? Sorry. Would you?
Would
Would
you
I?
have yelled up at us about this?
Oh God, yeah. I would have gone. Oh, Zabrak Stone.
Yeah, pretty much to like the dark vision, you guys just saw like the top of this thing as it just like went shooting by and started biting people.
Oh God, I've seen his legs already.
So what exactly is the definition of restraint?
You get disadvantage on attack rolls and skill checks, and you can't move. But I've already got the effect up, so you can just roll to hit
Yeah,
normally, and
that
it'll
should apply it
work.
for you.
Okay. I'm going to swing.
Hit.
If you kill it before it petrifies you, do you still petrify?
Yes.
Why? Why? Why are you?
Roll the damage onto it. Drag it onto it. Is the damage attack?
Yeah, but I don't know why it's automatically activating when I click it. I'm trying to drag it to.
I don't know. It seems like they change it every now and then where they're you have to click for damage. No, single click. But you managed to drive your short sword into the back of this thing's head, and it just kind of goes and just lays there and, with his little legs all curled up. Go
Ew.
ahead and roll me that con save.
Ha!
Oh no.
Uh,
So basically, as you drive your sword into its head, you become completely petrified.
oh, he's stuck.
Oh my god.
What the fuck?
He's stuck. Oh god, he's gonna shatter as well.
Jalen's gonna just walk on. Oh wait, no, we're still in it.
I'm raging, but I'm gonna be sick in my own
Oh, are we
mess.
still in initiative?
And on him.
Are we still in initiative?
No, the combat has actually ended.
But I know there's any way to reverse the petrification right now.
So Jalen,
There are certain potions and high level.
I'm gonna start pulling him
Okay.
out of there. I'm gonna save him. I'm
Wait,
raging.
okay,
I got him.
Shower, can you carry him?
Yeah.
I'm going to like.
I'm just clawing at
I'm
the
gonna
stone,
cast.
trying to pull him out of there.
I'm just gonna
Jalen's
call-
climbing down the ladder at this point and sees the.
I'm gonna
Bronx
cast light on
stops.
the dead, on the corpse, and I'm just gonna. So I don't. Looking around, see if there's any treasure that we need to
Uh,
steal.
Why?
yeah, no, Jalenfin climbs down the ladder because he hears everyone just stop talking and then just sees Sabrak.
Jonathan, I'm so sorry. You're a widow. Ah!
Go ahead.
They're not married.
Let's take a 5-minute break. You guys go ahead, role play amongst yourselves. I just need a few minutes.
Okay, he's dead.
Yeah, he's just gonna.
He's not dead.
Yeah.
And we're back.
So the bad news is that Sabrak is stoned. The good news is that he was in a really cool pose.
Alright, I've got two things to ask you.
Thanks.
Firstly, can I loot these crates to see if
Stab
they've
you.
got anything we need to sell? We need to we could take in them.
Yeah, roll me investigation with
And
disadvantage.
secondly, is there like a way that they're using to lift cargo that we can Sabrak into?
Yeah, there's like a pulley system. Even
I-
without disadvantage, you roll terribly, so you don't really find much in the crates, unfortunately.
Okay, yeah, let's hook Sabrak into the pulleys. Get
No.
him out of here.
I don't
Okay.
trust any of you with that.
No, we have to leave him here.
Oh, you
until
can do
we've-
it then.
We've done everything else that we
Jalen's
needed
just
to
like
do here.
holding the statue.
I mean, you can put him into the pulley system and have your, and if you can't do it, then getting
Wait.
out of.
Wait a second. I maybe
Oh, we need to plant the evidence.
I maybe have a cunning plan. No, I don't. Never mind.
We need to plant the evidence. So like, let's take the
Yeah, I'm
flag.
gonna alright. Right, okay, calm down. Right, we need to stay on mission. Let's do this. We'll come back for Sabrak because we have to right now. Although, do you think this was the only thing chained up down here? Do you think through these other doors there's gonna be more creatures?
I mean, I can't tell. I mean, like I said, I will cast light on the corpse.
Oh, okay, you're casting light?
Yeah, I cast it on the corpse of
Alright.
the basilisk.
Glows.
Okay. So whenever you do that, you can see that the crate that he was next to, it has been pried open, but it's been closed since. But you can tell that like the nails are only like halfway driven in.
Interesting.
I take out my crowbar.
Okay. You managed to pry the lid up off of it, and inside of it there is a bunch of straw, and there is one egg inside. The other egg clearly is not.
Can
It's
I
in
try to
pieces
put,
all over the floor.
Can I try to put like 2 and 2 together,
Sure.
and that this is probably another basilisk egg?
Yeah, that's a pretty good guess.
Can I tell if it's a
I lift
basilisk
up my
egg with my
crowbar.
nature? Can I make like a nature check to tell if it is a basilisk egg?
It's a.
It's
a
basilisk. Said it was a
basilisk
basilisk egg.
Actually,
It's
you
a
know what?
It's a basilisk egg.
Shower. I
Yeah.
hand him the crowbar.
Yeah.
Fuck it up.
Okay. I'm gonna charge it.
Can't we just? We could
Charge
sell
it.
this egg
I'm gonna
off
No.
it.
charge at Sabrak saying no loose ends, and then put Sabrak in, and then go and open the door.
I'm gonna take the basilisk egg.
No, we're breaking it. We're not having this happen.
Wait, you want to break the basilisk egg? Why?
Points at the corpse on the floor. Points at my brother.
Well, I mean, we just keep it.
Roll me an investigation check.
Okay.
Whoever
Who?
wishes to do.
I'm distracted.
Okay, that's good. Jolly, from what you could tell, it looks like that they were transporting these basilisk eggs, and clearly one of them hatched on their journey. And the person who is currently petrified here clearly opened the crate and was the first thing the basilisk saw. Whereupon
there-
he got petrified.
Yeah,
There is also that statue up above, though.
Right, there's another up above as well.
that's probably where it escaped to. It's fine. I'm just gonna keep this thing in a bag.
Oh, no.
I'm not an idiot.
Can
If it hatches.
I
I'm
tell if the basilisk egg would help us unpetrify what Zabrak?
Roll me an Arcana check.
Can we like make this into a potion or something?
Why
17.
would we need the egg when we have a perfectly good basilisk corpse right there?
Is it a dead one there?
You are pretty certain that the egg could possibly be used in the creation of a stone to flesh potion.
Well, if you think.
Listen, Jan Fen, we need this egg so that we can make a potion that will turn.
I mean, if you think about it, before we smash the egg, how do these basilisks eat anything, right?
What?
I mean, they can't eat stone. So maybe if we get this dead basilisk and we cut its stomach open, and we use its stomach acid, which probably dissolves the stone, it'll free him, rather than breaking the egg. Which
Or dissolve him. Let's just take
Oh.
the egg, bring it back, have someone make a potion out of it. Stone sap.
Jonathan's gonna open his book and just start looking through it really fast.
I'm gonna do some science. I'm gonna just get, I don't know, I'll poke with a... what should I do? I don't want to touch it. I'll do... If I I got in my inventory? Damn it! I'd get some of the basilisk stomach acid fluid and pour it like on Sabrak's shoulder and see if it melts the
Oh
stomach.
my god, no.
Just a little
Roll
bit.
me a nature check.
Okay. I don't know if that'll kill him. See, it seems fine.
Would I know this would kill him?
So with that nature check, you go to try to harvest some stomach acid out
Yeah.
of the basilisk and basically just ruin the organs.
Oh boy.
Is anyone proficient in alchemical kits?
I can become proficient in alchemical kits.
Oh yeah, you could pray for it, I suppose.
Yeah, if you want to do that, go right ahead.
I will pray to my deity to give me the knowledge to help city before Jonathan's angst kills us all, and give me proficiency with alchemical tools.
Oh, I'm sorry that I'm the only one here with a family.
Yeah, that was your rookie mistake.
Well, yeah, I mean,
I'm
Okay,
currently
yeah.
trying to connect with my patron.
okay.
So I will pray to my patron to give me proficiency with alchemical tools.
All right. So roll me an intelligence-based proficiency check.
Okay. Do I have any of those? I'll just.
It'll be your Arcana.
Oh, I do have. I have Arcana, but it'll. Fish.
Oof. That is not good. However, Jolly, go ahead and you roll me an Arcana check. Okay. So, you have a light spell cast in here, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's on the dead basilisk.
Okay. So, Jolly, you're the only one that sees it, but you just see like kind of a shadow that looks somewhat animalistic, kind of just go tracing across the wall. And it seems to kind of sink into Akma. Akma, go ahead and roll your check again with advantage.
Oh,
Just whispers, holy crap.
you got possessed by a Chult boy. Oh boy.
Okay. So, after you rack your brains for a couple of minutes, Akma, you realize that if you were able to harvest the gullet of this basilisk and apply the oil that is contained within to Sabrak, you may very well be able to release him from his current.
I'm gonna try and take out a dagger and try and I'll use my sword cane to try and harvest the gullet then.
I can give you a dagger, don't be extra.
Who
My dagger.
who has the highest survival? Because I would that you have that person do it.
I have a +3.
I have a +4.
I have a +1.
All right.
I'll give myself guidance to do this.
Oh yeah,
Good
that's
call.
probably a good idea.
Jonathan's still just looking at the wall where the shadow appeared, and then just looking at Akma and then back at the wall, and then down at his book.
Listen,
If
John.
Shower had specifically been going for the stomach, this would have been real bad.
Right.
Okay,
21.
so that's a modified
I
21.
just
You
wanna-
are able to harvest out the gullet.
I just want to pat John
I will,
on
like,
the
pull-
yeah, sorry.
I'll pour its contents on Sabak.
Okay.
Okay.
Jonathan, have you got any other siblings that you care about?
No,
Okay, well,
I don't think so.
did he have a will prepared?
Fuck you.
Did he leave?
I think that was in the...
Is that
So,
on there?
Sabrak begins
Did
to
you
stop.
say that?
It takes about a good 5 minutes before it's completely removed, but by applying the oil, you are able to soften it more.
There, don't
Now
doubt
you're
me
covered
or my
in
knowledge
oil.
or my deity ever again.
Was anyone doubting you at any point?
I don't think it was your
Was
deity at
anyone,
all.
was anyone calling you out for not having knowledge? I can't remember
Yeah,
that.
no.
I mean, I'm not going to do it again, I guess. But sure.
And Jonathan just like stops and stares down at his books and just like keeps flipping through it. Shakes it a little.
And as Sabrak comes to, I would like all of you to roll me perception checks.
Oh god, the other
Can't
one's
wait
there.
for Elise to be right above us.
Knock her out and have her sleep with the basilisk.
Oh, you guys are finely tuned now.
Now we're awake.
But yeah, Sabrak, you don't remember anything that happened once you actually turned to stone. It just everything went black for a little bit for you. It didn't.
Dolphin.
You didn't even feel like any time passed.
Dolphin gives him the biggest hug and smacks him in the forehead.
But you hear a shout from up above, and you recognize the voice of Elise as she says, "Why are these doors open? Where the hell are you?"
We need to get out of here. We need to get that basilisk egg and we need to get out of here.
This is fine. I'm gonna go deeper in. This is fine.
Are we just going deeper?
Right. She's
I'm
gonna come
taking the
through those-
basilisk egg if no one's trying to
She's
stop
gonna
me.
come through those
This
doors. We
door-
need to.
This door is unlocked,
Okay.
and contained within is what is essentially a massive boiler that is used to start up the steam wheel. Basically, what they do is they magically heat up a piece of metal inside of a water tank to create steam. And you can see, there's several levers and stuff like that.
Okay. This is more of a Nim thing, but can I want to try and make it so that this whole place is just covered in steam and smoke, and it's all like
Is
heavily
this a
obscured down
door?
here.
You're not proficient in water vehicles, are you?
None of these things. No.
Sir Rocco!
Just want to fill
All
this
right,
whole place
are we,
with like steam or fog, so we can. So we've still got a couple of minutes before she knows what's going on down here. Otherwise, she's
Okay,
just gonna
so
see us.
this
straight
is
away.
gonna make a whole lot of noise once I start that.
Yeah. Okay. All right,
Like-
everyone,
Alright,
find more evidence
So-
and screw with her and plant more stuff. Quick,
Alright,
while he's
I
while she's
will-
doing that. Run.
first of all, I'm gonna pick up the basilisk egg and put it in my bag. Can I do that?
I think Shower already had it,
Yeah,
right?
got it. It's safe.
Oh, you got it. Okay, that's
Yeah.
Do
great.
you want me to put
I'm-
the flag where the basilisk was?
Ooh,
Yeah,
one-
put the flag where the basilisk was.
in one of these
In a crate.
crates. In a
Okay.
crate. And seal it up. Make it look like it hasn't been
Bas-
opened for ages. But yeah.
I'd
Well,
do
no,
that.
no, just put it in the crate with the basilisk. So
I'm gonna put it in the crate with the basilisk and then close it like it was before.
Yeah.
Half
Okay.
closed.
Oh, yeah, that's pretty good idea. Alright, let's burst through here. Quick. We've got like seconds. Go. Do things. Open this. Akuma, do it.
Okay.
Do it. Press buttons.
I'll open this door.
All right, you open that door up, and there is a very teeny room that seems to be full of water barrels.
Shit.
Okay. Wait, are they all barrels?
Can we hide in the water barrels?
Roll me a perception check. Okay, Jolly and Shower, both of you at the same time. You notice that one of the barrels, there's like skid marks on the floor where basically the barrel's been dragged around several times.
Cool.
And there's a small piece of rope sticking out of the wall behind.
Do we pull it?
Pull it. Things can't possibly get any worse than they are now.
Shower, you have more help. Pull it. It's a rope.
What is it? Wait, someone climbed aboard the ship and was dragged. Alright.
I'll pull it.
I'm confused. Pull it then. Go on, you do it.
I'll pull the string.
I don't know what this is.
As you do so,
Trapdoor.
a door opens up,
Trapdoor.
Oh, okay.
and there's a compartment in here. And contained with this compartment are, among other things, what appears to be several religious artifacts. There is a bag that is just kind of hanging on the wall, like a small pouch. But there are several religious-looking statues. There are coins of various denominations. In fact, some of them are unfinished, but you can definitely tell that these coins were essentially created out of lead and then dipped in gold.
Okay.
We have
Oh,
our
it's a
evidence.
forgery station.
Is this a good place to leave the note that we'd found, or do you think maybe
Oh,
that's
this is
more
perfect.
Yeah.
Plus the lead.
Yeah.
Okay.
I start
Yeah.
putting it
Let's
right
leave
up.
let's leave this place open and put the note there.
Okay. Can I grab some of these religious icons, or no? Should we leave everything?
Leave it for now.
Okay.
Yeah, leave him.
Are
Alright.
these like big religious icons or are they like
So does that mean those statues Philip has are fake?
They're probably real little
Quite possibly.
creatures. Oh, but they're probably fake. Yeah, I'm gonna poke all of these statues once, just to touch them, because I want to.
Are they people?
No. Actually, these are statues. Several of them look like basically various little dinosaurs. But they all seem quite ancient.
I'm gonna poke one of them and then all the rest of them
Nice.
because I'm too curious to not.
Are these religious icons like small or are they large ones?
They're maybe like 2 feet tall. Probably weigh about 40
Oh.
pounds each.
Yeah, I can't carry one then.
Sure.
Oh, can I?
Just leave them.
Can I like? I don't know if Tabaxi do this or if it's more cats. Can I spray one of them to mark it as mine?
If you wish.
Okay.
I was gonna
what's
say,
in
do
the-
these?
What's in the bag that's on the wall?
Yeah, what's in the bag?
You look in the bag, and you see several things. There's like a wand, there's a hat, there's a couple of bottles,
Damn it, we can't take any of it.
an
Oh,
amulet.
yes, we can.
that we can take.
Wait,
I
the
take the bag.
wait, you
Yeah,
just said I
okay.
couldn't take the things.
Okay.
All right, I'm taking
Well, those
every-
are too big.
I'm grabbing all.
No,
I'm carrying
shower.
No, you can't take the bag and not let me take these. My statues. Grab.
There could be stuff for you in the bag.
No, grab.
We need to leave the statue so we can embarrass her.
No, grab. Taking the statues.
No,
If
leave the
you take
statues.
the statues, we can't out her as a forager.
Yeah, we can. There's coins there.
I mean,
no,
do the
that-
statues seem real to me?
The statues? Roll me a check.
A religion check.
No persuasion
Okay.
at me. You can't be like, no, don't take anything. Oh, but we're taking stuff.
So, with that religion check, you could tell that these are quite legitimate, and you would imagine that whoever they were taken from, probably not.
See?
Okay. Yeah. Well, I mean, that means that she's smuggling these.
Keep it.
Well, I'll take the bag, but I think the statues are gonna be too big for you to hold.
You
Yeah,
have to
let's just
carry
leave the
all statues.
statues.
Why would they be too big? I'm keeping them. This is
Because
wild. All right.
they're too
Anyway.
big. They're
They're
much taller
2
than
feet
you.
long.
Wait, how long are they? Each one of them?
2 feet.
2 feet. All right. I'll do
And,
that.
Rocco, if you're messing with the engine, go ahead and roll me a vehicle check.
I'll just have to take 2 of them then.
All right.
Just take
No.
one.
Okay.
So,
Just take
boat check.
boat.
Break the boat.
Okay. Well, considering the fact that you're basically trying to sabotage it more than actually fix anything, that'll. Yeah, steam starts pouring out, but it is quite hot. You will take 9 points of damage, but the chamber is filling with steam very, very quick.
Ow.
How's your health?
I have 4 hit points left.
Okay, 1 second. Now you have 5.
Hey, that's a 20% increase.
Okay,
You just
time
see
to
a
go.
little ball of light just boop you.
Are you leaving
Alright.
your evidence?
I'm taking the bag, but we should leave the rest of the foraging stuff. I don't
Okay.
know what Shower is taking.
Grab just one statue. I think just one. Then, if you guys think it's a bad idea to take more than one, I'll just grab one of them.
You get a statue of a Smilodon.
Oh, a Smilodon.
There's actually a table for that.
No.
I have a bag of goodies.
Got a fancy statue and a fancy egg. Let's go.
I'm gonna laugh
So-
if you put the statue in the bag and the egg just breaks.
No, it's fine. I've probably got the statue under one arm the whole time. It's the egg in a bag because it's 2 foot, like you said.
Roughly the size of a body pillow for.
Right.
So you
Can we all
gotta make
climb
your
up?
way up.
There we go.
Stealthily?
Eh.
I'm stealthing. I'll hide behind the shower.
You do get advantage because there's steam just pouring up out of this thing at this point.
Oh, thank God. 12.
Well,
And you hear many, many feet as crew members are rushing around to try to figure out what the hell's going on.
All right, 17 for me.
Are we supposed to bring all the stuff to the guards?
Yeah, some of it.
Or just tell them that there's possibility of a forgery?
Well, they'll
I mean,
probably
I feel like
invest-
the royal.
we'll probably get them to investigate
Yeah.
this place if we cause a ruckus on the way out, which was what the explosion idea was.
Yeah, but Nim's not here.
Yeah, but Nim's in the crow's nest watching out because.
Yeah, but we have a boat that I may or may not have just blown up.
Yeah, there's also a boat that's going to blow up, maybe, or overheat. I mean, they'll see the smoke or steam rising. It's fine.
As you guys make your way up to the lower deck, you can see that there are portals that lead out. You know, like little windows. and you could hear Elise like from the main deck up above, and she's like screaming at people and occasionally pausing to be like, "I am so sorry, my lord. I don't know exactly what's going on. Apparently, my crew is completely inept."
Oh boy, I think it's probably just successfully embarrassed her then, right?
Yeah,
we
we've
can-
successfully embarrassed.
Wait.
We could
Can
probably
we
do
like
more.
can we try and fling the remains of this dead person statue up to the hatch?
Just throw a hand.
Yeah,
You could probably fling the hand, yes.
I'll try and fling the hand.
Fling a hand.
All right.
Can we
So
climb out of the portals?
Oh man, it'd be so great if like, where he's like, "I'm so sorry, my lord," and then just a stone hand just like, flies and lands.
We
Yeah,
should have
like
threw
a-
the corpse.
It just lands on like a duchess's left
I
tit.
mean, I can't lift. I don't know if I can lift the corpse, but I would try.
it would weigh about 500 pounds.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
no.
how much is the hand? I don't have to roll for the hand.
Stone hand.
Nah, you don't need to roll for it. It's just-
I'll throw the
it's
stone
basically
hand up.
a decent sized rock.
I hope it hits her in the face.
Hits a duchess
Um,
on the bum.
yeah,
And it's gropey. That'll be embarrassing.
no, it doesn't hit anybody,
Damn it.
but it lands on the deck of the ship, and Elise like kind of looks down at it, and then looks up at the person that she's speaking to, and her mouth just starts opening and closing as she's trying to think of something to say. And you guys realize that you probably have about 5 seconds before some people are going to start coming.
Hey, should we jump out of
Go,
these
go.
portholes?
Yeah, let's jump into the sea.
Okay. I'm going to do my best nobleman's impression and be like, "And another thing, I'm outraged because my shower has low water pressure," and jump off the ship. Sign out.
Jesus Christ.
So you bust out the window and dive out the side.
We all
Yeah.
Kool-Aid man out.
Kraken's arms
Alright.
take me now.
Can I use my grappling hook this time?
Let me see how many sharks are in the water.
No!
2.
There's only 2.
That's
No,
fine.
no, there's no sharks.
Jesus Christ.
But you dive out of the ship, and just as you do so, you hear Elise shriek something to the effect of, sorry, I got a text message. You hear Elise shout something to the effect of, "My lord, I have no idea where that came from." And you hear a man's voice, and he's, "Well, if it's all the same, I believe I'm going to have my men search your
Yeah.
Can I try to deceive a voice that just says, "A basilisk"?
Sure, roll me a deception. 19! That's pretty damn good. You managed to do that just before you hit the water.
Nice.
Everybody give me athletics checks for trying to make
Oh
sure
no!
you do not have it as
Please, oh great noodle spaghetti monster.
Ah, only 17. You guys, I could save one of you or the statue, so bye.
So, let's see. Boy, a lot of you got less than 10.
We all got less. Oh, except shower.
Yeah, shower's
Maybe-
fine.
Maybe Krajad will see us floating and save me.
And give you the kiss of life? I don't think so. I'll corpse my way over there.
Don't
Oh
dump-
no, my books!
Never dump strength, guys. Always a bad idea.
I didn't dump it. I just chose not to invest in
I
it.
dumped it.
Yeah.
Okay, so Sabrak and Sirocco, you guys make it to shore fairly close to each other. You're pretty much underneath the dock where the ship is moored. Akba, you're a little bit further down the shore, and
Okay.
Jali, you are practically out of the city by the time you actually manage to reach shore.
Okay.
And
You could escape.
I have a
Question.
bag of magic items.
as you drag all of your stuff up out of the water, like your backpack and stuff, you realize there are a couple things missing.
My stuff?
Mm-hmm.
No, what?
Your journal.
No! No, 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 no. He goes back into the sea, starts wading.
Wait, you know what that means? You have to burn your notebook. IRL.
Yeah, no, he's just like, he doesn't care if people are like watching. He just storms right back into the sea, just like searching through the water. So no, 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 no.
Just takes the gift of the depths.
After you
Eldritch
start
Invocation.
thrashing,
Dives in.
as you start thrashing in the water and stuff, you eventually feel like somebody just grip your like the back of your shirt very tightly and start pulling you to the shore.
I don't
And
have athletic struggle.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Please don't resist.
pretty
You're being
much.
rescued. Yeah.
at this point, you've pretty much worn yourself out. This is after like 20 minutes of trying to swim to shore to begin with. But whenever you reach the shore, you realize that you are being held aloft by one Kurjat.
He
Oh,
won't say
you
that.
lucky
That would
bastard.
be me.
He's holding you in his
Um,
big strong arms.
He'll just kind of
You
look
lu-
up at Krajad and just be like, "Hi," soaking wet.
He just looks at you and says, "Shh," and then points toward the boat, which you can currently see is swarming with Citigo.
Oh. Okay.
Says, "We're just going to stay here for a little bit. I don't know exactly what's going on, but I don't want to be a part of it. Seriously doubt that you do either."
It had nothing to do with that.
The fact that he has mistaken you for Sabrak probably isn't something that I should bring up. But
Oh, fuck.
I mean, yeah, he saved you.
Sabrak, when did you get
He
glasses?
thought he gave you 100 gold. That's so good.
that's exactly right.
Oh my god, that's so good. I thought it was fan service.
You know
but
what?
no.
Jonathan's gonna just wipe his face and just nod and be like, "Exactly," in his best Sabrak impression. And just fold his arms.
It's probably similar.
But
Oh my god.
as you guys are watching, you see that the guards are taking away Elise in shackles, as well as several of the crewmates that had remained aboard.
Excellent.
So how big are his muscles?
Let's see how strong he is.
-2.
14. Yeah,
12. So for an elf, he's an elf.
Chef gets one.
He's stronger than all of the party combined.
How dare.
Except
So I'm kind of near by now. If this is 20 minutes later, near Sabrak and Sirocco, because they swam fairly well, right?
Yeah, they did fairly okay.
Okay, so-
The percentile rolls was just see how far away from the boat you guys ended up being.
Well,
I also have the steady feature that allows me to always find a safe route to shore.
Nice.
Oh,
oh, so you're like a compass.
like the marine thing. Yeah, you can swim
Yeah,
for like 2 days and still get to shore.
You lose one drow twin and then you lose the other.
Will one of you guys watch my statue for me real quick? I'm gonna just go and goad and taunt her real quick. Okay, I'll be right back.
No, we can't.
This is part of my thing. I've got.
I'm
Before you go.
sprinting along the shore yelling, no, we can't leave it fair away.
Shower before you go.
Uh-huh.
Hands pickled herring.
Wait, what? I don't
I'm
have
handing
this.
you a pickled herring with which to better taunt her.
Okay, yeah, right. Okay, we'll incorporate this somehow. It's just I have to do it for the vine. You guys, trust me on this. I'm gonna head off.
I don't
towards
see
her.
any vines around here.
Don't
There
worry
aren't
about
any
it.
plants around.
It's fine. It's an old drow technique. I'm gonna head off
No,
towards
it
her.
ain't.
Shh.
They don't
Is
even
it-
have.
Shh, you have
They don't
vines.
even have vines in the Underdark.
I know you have vines. Okay, I don't want to get. I know just because I don't appreciate your culture in any way, shape, or form, and you're bad people. Let me just do this. I'm gonna go and run towards and just look at her in the crowd and stuff, and we'll try and subtly just be like, just shout, "Oh, she seems like a really bad gambler. I bet she can't pick fights for shit," and run off.
Throw the fish before you run
And
off.
throw the fish.
As you-
Yeah.
As you move up there, you can see that she's being basically stuffed into like a wagon that has like iron bars, and like the actual walls of the wagon are reinforced in steel. It's basically like a paddy wagon kind of thing. And you see that there is a person that is wearing very, very fine clothing, purple cloak that's all like trimmed in gold and all this stuff, and he's speaking to someone that you see their back at first, but you recognize it as being Mummy,
Oh.
the guy who was the original captain.
Yeah.
And he's kind of like pointing out some of these people, and he said, she was at my shop just yesterday talking about how they were being forced to remain aboard the ship. I seriously doubt if they have anything to do with all of this that's going on. And, he seems to be basically trying to vouch for them.
Aw,
He says,
that's
so
sweet.
far as I'm aware, I believe that Kurjan would be the first mate of the crew. And if he isn't aware of what was going on,
You're cutting out there.
If he wasn't aware,
he seems to be trying to vouch for them. And the nobleman, he says, well, we'll have to sort all.
Oh, Mummy's such a saint. He's such a good boy.
He's definitely trying to cover for his old crew.
Mummy's such a good boy.
Mummy's my friend. I wish he was single or into me.
It takes about 2 or 3
old.
hours before they finish searching the ship and, taking out all of the random crap that they found in the little smuggler's hold down there. And, of course, getting the engine to stop spewing steam. But once that is done, Kurjan, he looks to you, Jolly, and he says, well, I'm going to go see what's left, I suppose.
I have to find the rest of my group, but did Sabrak introduce himself last time? Did Sabrak introduce himself? No?
No. No, but the guy casts a light cantrip to look at his face. But he hasn't done that yet because he doesn't want to draw attention. Like, you guys are basically just hiding under a dock.
Yeah.
How terrible for both of us. Jalin will not look, but be like, if you need any more assistance, I'll be at the Gilded Wing tomorrow around 4. Maybe help you with the rest of your ship issues.
Says, what's your tie to all this anyway?
Just helping out an old friend.
All right.
Have you happened to see a journal?
I'm afraid I haven't, no. If you want, you can roll an insight.
He fucking stole my journal. He's got the knife.
He's getting the knife.
16.
And what do you plan on doing with it?
Spin around. Oh fuck. Okay.
You believe him? I mean, the fact is, it's dark water. Lord knows where it ended up.
Yeah.
He's gonna read your diaries. Oh,
He's gonna read all of my diaries and all my secrets.
Is he gonna date you?
I know
after?
you're gonna have a date.
Everyone
Read your
about
diary.
him.
Yeah, and you're having a date tomorrow already. Amazing.
Did you read?
It's not a day. I'm meeting up to see how his crew's doing.
Did you write in your
Right.
diary like tomorrow at like about 11? I'm gonna see this total dream.
Oh no,
right there by
Jeff
the
knows what's
docks.
in that. Jeff knows what's in that journal.
Mm-hmm.
Besides just that stuff.
Oh boy, wait.
Mm-hmm.
Paper trail. He can use that against us in a big way.
No,
Wait,
it's
you
nothing
listed
like
all
that.
my weaknesses, which is basically just.
I
this.
did everything.
Water,
And water,
shining lights,
shiny lights,
attractive women,
Yeah.
fish,
attractive men or women, fish.
distractions.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Not being
Jalin
famous,
will just nod, pick up the rest of his things, check the rest of his things.
Yeah, just about everything is there. I mean, like, some of your stuff's ruined, like parchment, but nothing that's not
Yeah.
easily.
Alright.
But, yeah.
I
You
guess
guys,
we'll
what are
meet
you
up.
gonna...
Well,
Yeah, where are you gonna meet up at?
I'm gonna go and sell this great big lumbering statue to Philip Green tomorrow. I'm gonna have to hide out somewhere. Then give it to Philip White. Sell it to him. We'll probably be up for it. Me and him have got a bit of a rapport. It'll be great. I need to unload a crook
Jalin-
too.
Jalin Finn eventually comes up to the rest of the group just drenched still.
Covered in
Oh, poor
seaweed.
baby.
Yeah, we need to get you working out more. Like seriously. Do you do cardio even?
I barely sit.
Do you lift, bro?
Do you even lift, brah?
Maybe you should lend Jonathan your statue to like start lifting.
No, please
Okay,
don't.
here we go. I'll just
No, oh god!
just hold it over. It's only 2 for big and stone. Here we go. Let me just look. I'll take some of the weight. Oh god. Wait, I might drop it. Oh no.
Get it off, get it off, get it off!
Sorry. Never mind.
Alright,
We'll work on that another time.
mistakes were made. We've
That
learned
was
from this
the
experience.
most exercise I've had in years.
But hey, Jonathan, catch the
Um,
basilisk egg. No, kidding, no.
I'm gonna start looking around for like
Throw
the
him
little
out.
tavern that Magda hangs out in.
You do not see the coffee shop. However, I'm going to assume that you guys met up under the bridge where you guys were meeting before.
Yeah, our favorite hangout under the bridge.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me perception checks. I'm going to say that by the time you guys actually get out of the water and get away from the guards and meet up and everything, it's almost dawn.
Yeah,
It's dark.
would take.
It's still dark. Why is it always darkest before the dawn?
So, Jolly, as you guys are discussing what's transpired and so on, you detect the very distinct scent of walnut muffins.
Ooh. I
And-
sniff the air.
You see Mama, she kind of comes walking underneath the bridge. She seems to be having some difficulty getting around, but she has a basket in one hand and what appears to be kind of just a sealed bucket in the other. And she sets the bucket down and reaches into the basket and pulls out some cups. And she says, "You lot should drink some of this broth. You're going to catch your death of cold under here."
Okay, I drink.
Does it look poisoned?
Looks like chicken broth.
I'm gonna sniff it.
Oh, thank God.
Have a drink. We have to trust this woman, really, even though
I-
she had the whole revenant thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Do it
I'm just gonna like sniff it and see if it seems suspicious.
His drink is fine.
I
It
immediately
tastes
grab a
delicious.
couple.
It smells
Fine, it's
spicy
still-
and delicious.
It's still dark. I'm gonna drink.
You will not believe the day we have had.
Oh, I expect that.
I have so many stories to tell you.
Yes, we accomplished our objective. I'm proud of us for that. And
I'm gonna immortalize
More
this,
about the
perform it for you. It was beautiful.
She says it is true. You did accomplish your mission. Not exactly the smoothest attempt at such a thing, but you're still learning, and I understand that.
I fell through a roof.
Sabrak's heart stopped beating for like 8 minutes or something. It was wild.
That's a lie.
I mean,
She
I
looks
had
his
over
heart
at you,
always
Sabrak,
like-
and she says, "Are you all right, dear?"
He got petrified.
I'm fine. No, these guys were just standing around. I could slay whatever that lizard was.
yeah, he stabbed a basilisk. It was great. No one got petrified. Well,
I-
did they though?
She looks past you, shower, and looks at the statue that you have.
Yep.
You know,
Mhm.
I imagine
Should
it's
be
like
2
laying
foot.
on the ground. 'cause
Yeah, I've
it's
just got
huge.
it on one. Yeah, it's pretty big.
She says, "Oh,
Yeah,
that looks almost as old as I am."
really? Can I have
We
it?
also got this
I mean-
cool bag of items.
What does it do? I'll sort of lift it up and just sort of shake it. I can't hear anything
She
inside of
says-
it.
It's a
Yeah.
statue.
I'll throw it up in the air
No,
and
there-
catch it. Piss about with
There's
it.
nothing inside of it, but she says, "Well, it looks like it's of Chaltian make, I would say."
I'm gonna do that thing where I sort of fake drop it, where I'm like, yeah. The thing is, you have to be really careful, Whoa! And catch it again. In front of it.
Roll me acrobatics.
Nice.
Okay, so you barely managed to stop it from hitting the ground,
Whoa!
but as you do so,
Yeah.
the very head of it just like smacks off of a stone and breaks off.
Oh,
Ooh.
Ooh.
Quickly grab the head.
Hollow inside.
Oh, I'm gonna sort of look inside.
As you look inside, what the rest of you see
some eldritch horror.
Yes, Eldritch Horror.
So, as he, as the head cracks off and he flips it back up to look into it really quickly, you just see like this little tendril of blackness just kind of flow out, almost like smoke, and he just breathes it in.
Yeah.
Excuse me?
You feel kind of funny, Kitty.
I just look at
Yeah.
Mama with really wide
I
eyes.
feel like someone
Yeah.
She watches this happen and says,
Do a
"Oh
thing."
dear."
Quickly, someone remove my tonsils really quick.
She says, "Let's get you home and into bed, shall we?"
Would I have any idea what just happened?
I'm just gonna faint. Actually, I guess I'll do a con
Well,
save.
we can't carry him back.
We
so-
can't carry him.
Carry
Bye,
me.
Oh,
shower.
No, I'm okay.
Just lie here and die.
I'll just limp.
No, you don't actually pass out or anything, but you feel real.
Someone get the egg and
Would-
fucking.
Would anyone know what actually happened? Have you like?
So there's a.
You can roll an Arcana check.
There was a troll demon in
Oh,
there. I
you got
touched it.
that.
I was.
Ooh,
24!
I knew this would happen.
Wow.
23.
Nicely rolled. If you had to guess, you would say that he may have just been possessed by something, but he seems to be acting normal.
What was the statue again?
A Smilodon,
Smilodon.
What's the
saber-toothed
Smilodon?
tiger.
Oh.
Oh, buddy!
Oh,
Oh,
boy.
no! He's possessed by a kitty.
Or cursed.
I don't believe in Smilodons.
Are my teeth any bigger?
Whenever the world was created 5,000. Never mind.
But
I don't know
yeah,
when this planet was created. I haven't been to the same.
Jonathan finishes his broth and then just whispers to Mama, I have so much to tell you.
She says, "Well, come along then. It's not too far to the shop."
She
Alright,
loves
let's follow
romance
her.
novels. She'll love this. You guys don't know about this yet, but she will.
But she takes you back to the coffee shop, which is
Why
gonna
do
be
we
closed.
always come back here completely disgusting?
I don't know. And as I just cough out like a heavy furball,
It's just seawater this time. It's not as bad as last time.
sort of retch up something.
You don't know what's in that sea. I
It's
like how
just
they
like
said boat.
I mean, fish defecate in it. It's not that bad.
Yeah, fish.
You
dude.
talking about my
But-
barrel again?
Oh, your barrel's long gone.
Did you
I'll
take
take
it
a
onto the
pickled
boat
herring if
with
they're
you?
still around.
No.
Okay, then it's still sitting on the dock someplace.
Where's the bed?
Rest in peace, bow of pickled herrings.
I'm going back for my barrel.
I'll
Okay,
help you find it later.
Is any of this a bed?
but
I'm gonna lie down and start spooning the revenant.
Oh
Yeah,
god.
It's the closest thing to a bed.
You're gonna
we
get
have-
possessed twice in one day.
I just need something to cuddle. I feel very vulnerable right now and possessed.
We have bed.
Oh, where's the beds? I'll go there instead. That seems better.
I'm going to
yeah,
bathe
you
and
guys
then
have
go to
rooms
bed.
here.
Okay.
But
We can
you
bathe.
guys
I'm gonna
live-
bathe, and then we can go to bed.
Yeah. Mama is very insistent that you should all bathe before you get into any of her beds.
Jonathan,
Oh, God.
when all the others go to sleep, will tell Mama everything. Very quietly. Especially a lot about Kurjad.
Oh, he's so dreamy, Mama.
I don't know what to do.
She says, "Well, I would just be careful. You can't trust sailors.
Oh.
At
He'll
least
also
not for longer than a night or two."
exactly.
Oh.
Oh, Mama.
He'll also mention his journal and his patron, and how he's
Mhm.
very stressed about that.
She says, "An issue. If you're lucky, it was just destroyed. There wasn't anything too incriminating in there."
1 second. Nope. Nope.
Oh,
Nothing.
that's very good to hear.
Just a
Oh.
sketchbook.
Tell me more. Tell me more.
She says, "Perhaps you might. Well, let's just hope it was destroyed." But next day comes around, and what are you guys going to do?
Cough up blood.
I believe I have a
that's
date
in
at
ref-
4 p.m. at the Gilded Wing.
I have a barrel to retrieve.
Yeah, I'm gonna help. I'm gonna help Shiroko find the pickled herring barrel, and then we can look at those weird items.
Yeah, those are still on Jalen. He'll bring them back.
Yeah.
Okay. So you go to the Gilded Wing.
At 4 p.m. and just waits.
All right. So as you do so, nobody shows up. Mummy's working, but what you do see is that the actual spearhead begins to pull out of dock, and as it is sailing away, Mummy, he walks over to you and he says, "Well, you're one of the few drow I know, so I assume he was talking about you. But Kurjad came by and he left this. He said that he wanted to get the ship out of here before anything else happens. Apparently he's the captain now. And he hands you a cloth-wrapped bundle."
I thank Mommy.
Is it a new bike?
And then tell him that I don't have any gold, so I just put a bunch of copper on the table and keep counting out everything.
He says it's alright. It's okay.
Here's 73 copper. Woo!
I'm like, yeah, 78 copper. And then, yeah, he'll just thank Mommy, take his to-go cup of tea that he helped invent.
Your travel bug.
Yeah, my travel mug,
yeah,
and then
little
just
bamboo
stare at the gilded
cups.
wing. And then just, when he gets back, he'll unwrap the bundle, because he doesn't want to unwrap it here.
Okay.
I also feel kind of angry that he was stood up.
Yeah, well, these things happen.
Sailors
Exactly.
You'll see each other again.
that will see each other.
In hell.
But you get back to the coffee shop and you unwrap the bundle, and what you find within is a golden dagger, the same one that you saw was on Elise's hip previously,
Oh,
and also your journal. However,
Oh,
there are a few pages ripped out.
oh good. I'll message you about that later.
Mm-hmm.
Has he made any annotations as well? Like he's underlined where every use of the word dreamy or something.
Oh, what's underlined? Does the daggers seem magic?
It's a fancy dagger. It looks like a sacrificial dagger of
Ooh.
Choltian make.
I put my journal in my bag, and I put the dagger in my bag.
Alright. Can we gather
And
around
then I bring the
identify?
bag of items to Mama, and I'm like, can you identify these, please? Who found them?
Yes. And you get to keep whatever you got from this. That was.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Got basilisk
I
egg.
wrote it all on the party sheet.
Gonna make such a nice omelette.
Oh my god. A cloth hat.
Oh yeah, we did take everything. Dark amulet. Ooh.
Dark? Oh, God.
Oh, I think that's for warlocks.
I-
That's a planar. I know what this is. Refined.
I feel like we need to identify some of these things.
That's why I brought it to
We-
Mama.
Yeah, she's identifying them. It's just taking a while.
Yeah, I think that's a dark shard amulet. Probably that thing that
What's the
lets you,
dark shard amulet do?
lets you cast any cantrip from the warlock spell list, but you sort of have to guess.
Oh,
I think it's that. It might not be. It just
It might not be.
sort of.
it had a disguise. That's
Oh,
usually the
that's-
game I get masked.
We got a +1 dagger out of
You
this.
got a
That's
plus
nice.
one dag.
God, there's Moga power. I don't like
Oh.
that.
Oh god, somebody's not having a 7 strength by the end of this week.
Me.
A candle of the deep. That sounds fun.
Damn it.
Can I take the dark shard amulet? Because I'm the only warlock.
Well, I mean,
I mean, there's also the wand, which is also a warlock item. No, no.
Holy shit, I looked out.
What's the wand? Wand of conducting. Is that warlock only, or can anyone do that?
It's common. Anyone can use it.
Dark shard requires you to be a warlock.
Wait,
I'm
wand
a
of
warlock.
There's a wand of conducting, and it lets anyone use it. That can do magical conduct. Oh my god.
You can use the amulet spell focus. You can try to cast a cantrip you don't know. That's awesome. That's cool.
So you can just be like, I'm gonna cast a resistance, maybe.
And there was quite a bit of coinage in there as well.
Oh, a bag of holding.
Oh my
Yeah, that was the bag. Most of the stuff was contained inside of the bag except for the dagger.
Oh my
Does
god.
anybody want the bag of holding?
Anyone can have anything. Oh my god, look at this wand of conducting. That's better than.
I want to have the bag of holding, but well, it depends on who's going to hold stuff, really.
Can I have? I'll hold anything in the bag of holding since I have a bad strength.
Yeah, that sounds like a good.
I'll take the hat of disguise. Since people apparently driving things out this at random, I'll
I
take the
give
hat of disguise.
Sabrak the candle. No, I don't.
Man, I wish Gornus Voga power were like +2 to strength rather than set to 19. Because if you got good strength, it just doesn't help.
Oh
you at all.
god damn it. I should have looked at my notes more thoroughly.
Oh,
Why?
oh boy.
Well, the other thing I wanted to add was as the ship was pulling away, you saw Elise in a set of stocks facing the water, and she's just gritting her teeth so hard that like blood's coming out of her mouth.
Excellent.
Nice.
Excellent.
I'm going to roll my barrel up next to her, sit down, and watch the boat go out with.
I'll be there as well since I was getting the barrel.
Oh shit! I know why there's a friggin' golden dagger here. I go up to Sabrak.
Wait, what?
And I will give Sabrak the golden dagger because he thought I was Sabrak.
You got it! I'm giving you inspiration.
I would just like to imagine it's like the middle of the
I
night.
was trying
and
hard not to say anything.
Yeah, it's Jala's just looking at the golden dagger and goes, "Why? I would never." Oh no!
You should have.
Runs
You should have
into
told
Brock's
him.
room.
You should have told him your name, yo. Second of all, it's the kind of the deep like.
There you go,
Does it-
Sabrak. Take it.
Candle
Does it
so
kind-
deep, it'll burn underwater.
Does it run out though?
Yeah, after an hour.
Yeah.
It says here.
Oh, okay. I
But you
guess
can
we
put
keep
it out and relight it and stuff.
Hmm.
God, I'm so dumb. I was like, why would he give me a dagger? I'm not Sabrak.
How often do?
This happens in
I-
the middle of the night, by the way. During your trance, Shalinfin will run in and wake you up and just be like, "Here's a dagger," and run off.
I casually walk by disguised as Sabrak way and I. Way.
No, you don't walk like him.
Do I not walk like him? Let me see. If I can.
But
No.
on that note,
I walk kind of like him.
you managed to complete your mission. So you are now level 3.
Will you message me what pages are missing, Jeff?
And we could go ahead and stop the stream for now. Thank
Okay.
you for anybody who watches.
Yes, thank you for coming on
And
this.
we shall be back next week.
We did it.
Thank you for coming on this train wreck.
I'm surprised we succeeded.
Bye forever.
And nobody
Yeah.
died.
Nobody died much.